I'm waiting.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Choose Your Roll. I am your DM extraordinaire, AJ, and this is your favorite show on the internet, and the one place where you're going to see these guys fight Slifer the Sky Dragon, Micah's choice. And we're going to start introductions with we always do with our Bell and Blue Cat.
Hello, I'm Kat. I play Flora, the Tiefling Wizard, and I am super excited for this game tonight. I needed D&D in my life.
Well, I already found you a second campaign, so...
Okay.
Burden.
Hello everyone, I am Odin, I play Dahlia, also the recap tonight. I'm also the GM for the second series on the channel, the Holochronicles, which episode 9, 10? I don't know. It's up there, either or, and I think the next one that comes out Monday I have it scheduled for. Some crazy shit goes down, so go check that out over on the YouTubes. Yeah.
Hey, AJ.
Mm.
I see your Slifer the Sky Dragon, and I play you one, and I activate the flip effect of one man-eater bug.
Okay, God cards can't be targeted.
That is true.
Damn, got him.
And I play Black Hole, which destroys everything on the field.
I dropped
That
part of
one's-
Reed.
That one's fine.
Okay. I was gonna go with maybe Trap Hole, but if you're saying it can't be targeted, then that wouldn't work either.
I don't think trap hole targets.
Does it?
You do
Okay.
have to target a creature with it. No,
I know for a fact
it just
Black
happens.
Hole...
No, it's
whatever.
not-
It's
Oh,
creature-
yeah, no, it says target that monster, destroy that target. Yep.
Yep.
I know for a fact Black Hole does everything because my brother had it in his deck of random cards we had, and I hated it.
That
But
is
anyways,
worse.
Turtle,
Anyways.
Crystal Beast, Emerald Tortoise.
I can come back in the trap and spell zone, so...
Guys, we can't get rid of him.
Yes, in this game, in real life, I am Micah. In this game, I'm Yordrick, the Turtle Warlock. In another game, I am Bridge, the Astromech Engineer. For now... That's it.
Okay.
Damn.
Next.
That was fast. Am I next? I forget how this
Yes.
intro goes. It's been so long, AJ. It's been like a week. I'm Selkus. I play Pallius. I am the Tiefling Pugilist. I'm not in like any other stream games. Because all my other friends are super shy about the internet.
You could always run one on this channel.
I wish I could, man. I don't have the time to DM.
Oof.
At least for like half of the year or so. It'd be a very... You know how some people do bi-weekly campaigns? What would you call like half a year campaign and then stops for half a year and then goes
A
on
short
for
one.
half- Yeah.
Bi-yearly.
A
A bi-yearly campaign. Yeah, I can run that.
picked up one shot.
It's just a shorter campaign. That's it.
I've run one-shots on here if you ever just want to run a one-shot.
That
I don't
is
think
true.
there'd be a problem with that.
Well, if I ever steal a one-shot or come up with one, or acquire one in a legitimate manner, maybe. But until then,
Hi guys, I'm Toma. I play Scrap. You can find me here.
That we can, sometimes.
Oh, he's gone again.
shortest one always has the shortest intro.
Well, and we're gonna hand it over to Broden for the recap so he can earn the inspiration he gonna need.
I suppose I'm gonna need it. Last time we left off the group, they were continuing their mission and trying to get the youngest of the Bitterblasts, Cain Bitterblack, to court the lady of the city, Lady Braun. Flora, trying to get a dance going, asked Cain to begin with her, to a lesser of an effect. While Pallius went and distracted the next big competition, being able to not only gain their attention, but also help get the dance started, with his fabulous dancing skills. Yordrick helped to distract and convince a man who had interest in the lady to dance with someone else with the assistance of Dahlia, putting the thought into their mind that she might not be interested in men. After this, the party noticed the disappearance of their companion Scrap, just for them to walk out of the kitchen. The party continued with Flora. Able to convince the target to dance with Kane. Meanwhile, Dahlia tried to drug the second target that Palace was talking to and dancing with, but it seemed to be unsuccessful. With the party dying down, Dahlia and Strap ran into the rogue priest, whom they convinced to join them back at the hotel for an after-party. Through this, the group was able to party into the night while questioning the priest and gaining a possible favor for gaining access to the private library. This could also gain them a way to infiltrate the connected temple of the snake, quote-unquote, god. We left the party now, waiting for the news that the engagement is on, and that they might have the support of the White Rose Guards to drive out the snake cult, which I believe is what's happening because of the courtship. I may be mistaken. I noticed.
You got it.
Okay.
Part of your contract was, we need to get these guys out of here. So help.
I just wasn't sure if their part was keeping the Rose Knights or whatever off of us and not interfere, or if they were going to join us with the assault.
Things went well, so it's just you gained an ally because Kane did well.
Good job, little buddy. Now go back to your little life of misery.
Not even misery, it's just aggressively neutral.
True neutrality.
I don't
Tell
know,
my
man.
wife I said hello.
He doesn't seem to feel much, so I feel that's pretty miserable in a way.
Well, no, to be miserable, you'd have to feel.
It's got a point.
Maybe not miserable to him. From an outsider's perspective, yes.
Oh yeah, no, definitely that. But so I'm gonna roll Magic D6, and because you're gonna have 3 days till any announcements are made, so we're gonna start with 1, 2, 3, Peleus.
That's like the third time in a row. What are
You want to yell at my D4?
I do want to yell at your D4.
Well, D4's
Well, do better,
interested
roll
in you.
D6.
Now go.
Why roll it a D4?
Roll again.
Where did we end off last time? Exactly.
Literally
Was it right
post
after
after
the-
party. Yep. So we're gonna start
Yeah.
with next morning, or unless you have something you want to do that night.
No, I think we wrapped that up pretty.
No,
nicely.
we were at the next morning because
Yeah.
Zedric said Flora was his girlfriend, and then Flora kicked your door down in her undies.
I thought she got dressed.
I thought you at least had like a robe on or
Yeah.
something.
I don't remember a robot.
I really fucking hope so.
I remember her
Kat.
leaving
I-
the bedroom and then kicking your door
I
down.
specifically remember Flora saying that they got dressed.
Okay. Oh
Very
yeah, that's
important
right. We
beat.
made a whole meme of it.
Yeah,
'cause,
we
you
did.
Should have asked that she's not just doing a walk of shame from the bottom to the top floor.
And we will start with Peleus.
Oh, I'm going to wake up and just kind of rub my head and my eyes. I'm looking in the bedroom. Is anyone else in there?
Which bedroom are you looking in?
I'm in the guy's bedroom.
There you go.
I know after last night with how I was looking, it could have gone either way, but
Okay,
no.
Dahlia, you can disarm the pie.
You say it could have gone either way. Dolly would never let you.
Oh no, I know.
I will say you see Yordrick and Scrap.
Okay, is Scrapper Yordrick awake?
Gentlemen.
If other people are stirring, Yordrick would probably start getting up.
Yeah, Scrap would probably be awake.
There you
Morning.
Good morning.
I feel awful.
I wonder if that has to do with the magic from last night.
What magic? What did
You were a woman for a little bit.
I was a what?
Just stands up, walks past you, goes towards the dining area. Does not explain further.
Did Yordrick? Scrap, wake up. I like
What?
reach over. Did Yordrick just make a joke? Something's not right.
What joke?
He said I was a woman last night.
You were.
What the hell did we do?
You were a woman last night.
Okay, right, but What do you mean by that? What? I don't remember a whole lot.
You had some magic cast on you and you look like a woman. I don't know how hard this is to understand.
I checked myself briefly.
Pulls
What
pants
is it,
open.
2d6?
Oh, thank God,
Okay.
it's still there.
Okay, GM, roll me a d12.
Oh God,
GM roll it, and neither of us will ever say what it is.
Okay, is that /GM roll?
Yes.
oh God, a
I
smaller
believe.
than
Hold on,
before.
let's double check.
Do I add
Yeah,
anything? Do I add any modifier? Do I add con or
No.
anything? Okay.
No, that's the funny part. It's a raw d12.
That
Add
didn't.
charisma.
Is it one word?
/GM roll space
1D.
1d12. Good for you. Look at this champion, guys. Have you seen the size of his truck?
Oh. Is it a very large
Oh.
truck?
I'm not gonna tell you, but I'm gonna say his attitude explains a lot.
what happens when magic is used to enhance?
Oh God, I
Last
want to
longer than 4 hours. Contact your local mage.
Oh, it's been more than 4 hours, and that may be
Oh, I'm
permanent.
so glad that I can't tell anyone about that. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fucking great.
I hope it's just average now. just.
You'll never know.
Hey, it is any number between 1 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Anyways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so in the
Well,
room,
seeing everything's in order, I'm gonna get up and follow Yordrick out of the room and go try to get some breakfast, either room service or otherwise.
Okay, you have found a bed-headed Flora. Roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Oh no.
She has the sword out.
Is she just lying on the... Is she in the chair?
Did she just bust through the door as we're like going to get breakfast with a sword out, and fully dressed, ready to go?
Not fully dressed, comfy dressed.
Okay.
Because for some reason, Kat brought her sword to Zedric.
That's
Have
very.
your
That's
action.
very
Why? What's
Flora.
up?
Okay. I'm not gonna ask any questions, but you and that, given what you were doing, you have no right to ever complain to me about the whip again. I'm gonna get some food.
I'm just gonna give him a very like, what? Look.
You're
Not even
wielding
saying
a You come up from that, with a sword, like, openly drawn. It's a little implied. It's a little weird. Also, I'm incredibly hungover, so I'm just gonna get some food. You hungry?
starving.
Would Dahlia be awake?
I think she's working on her book.
Alright.
She's awake, but in her room with the door closed, so.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just seeing if she wants to be involved with group stuff.
I mean, she hears people probably getting up. I'd imagine she's been up for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
She'll kind of open the door and walk out and say hi.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. He says,
Morning.
eating breakfast.
Scrap, what are you eating?
We're in a hotel where it can be kind of whatever we want, right?
Yeah, very fancy.
We got that good old-fashioned ham and eggs.
So Scrap is eating ham and eggs.
Dahlia's gonna put in an order for crepes
Alright, very good choice.
and
Very Leonian dish. Palias, they remind you of home.
Nice.
she's gonna walk next to Palias, look at Flora. So, I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign of how things went last night. And she's looking at the sword.
Yordrick kind of looks down at it. Well, there's no blood, so either she's had enough time to clean it or she didn't actually use it.
Yeah,
Flora, can you still cast magic?
yes.
Well then, yeah, she didn't use it.
Would heartbreak count as a means of harming the family?
I don't think so.
No.
I get the feeling that no is the answer.
You all can calm down. I simply just took it with me. I take it everywhere with me.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
Okay. The food here yet?
Yes.
Is who here?
Yes.
Food.
Yes, and coffees and juices. So Yordrick can get his sip, and no one else can.
Where's the picture? Where's the picture?
I pinned it.
Dolly just smiles as she watches him drink juice because she thinks it's fun.
I know he made the joke about the straw in the juice box, but I just imagine now that he doesn't have the hat on, he just 90-degree angle opens the jaw, dumps the entire glass of juice down, then just closes it.
Just all in one go.
Yeah.
Literally none for nobody else.
One
No, I
real
said
big
glass,
sip.
not the entire jug or anything.
The Dolly's gonna pour herself some juice before it's gone.
Going straight for the coffee.
Oh, I need a coffee too.
And
It is,
she's
it is blacker
gonna
than the
probably
not
like-
whites. I say it's blacker than the not whites of Peleus' eyes.
Hmm.
So, it's rather late in the morning, I think, but do we have any other plans for today? I don't really recall what we talked about last night.
I think we're just waiting for news about, hopefully, the engagement between the Bitter Black Cade and the lady of the town.
However that turns out, we'll decide our larger actions.
True.
Alright. I meant more, what are we going to do in the meantime? I assume we're not all just going to be sitting around here in the room talking, making small talk for 3 days.
Idly.
Whoever remembers from last night, there was a talk about going to see the library in the church itself.
Yeah, but I feel that was a bit of an infiltration point.
Mm.
Hmm.
We can go see a play.
We could.
Today?
Today? Yeah.
It's a little bit late in the morning, but I'm sure there's still plenty of time.
I mean, I don't know. It's up to you guys.
There's the library itself. Dahlia, you went out for a day on the town. Anything you would recommend?
We could go to a pottery class.
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
fine.
Something crosses my mind that I used to do with family back home. We could gather up a few things, some food, maybe a picnic in the park. I don't think any of us has really had a chance to enjoy the park here.
Never been on a picnic before.
I think we could all use a little bit of the fresh air.
Oh, definitely.
The air here is just getting stale. Your room has that smell of like post
After
prom
party?
night. A post prom night, yeah. I would say cast party, but I don't think anyone else here acted.
All right. Well, if you guys want to
I was in
order,
Planet Theater for a while.
if you guys want to order a lunch, I'm gonna open a window, or a couple. And I know a nice spot at the park where I was meditating a couple days ago, or like, was it a day ago? I think it's like a day ago.
Alright, that sounds fine then. I think we could do both, honestly. We could stop by the amphitheater and then maybe have either dinner or lunch out in the park. So who wants to go
nice.
shopping for the ingredients and whatnot? For the food?
I can do that.
Oh, so we're gonna make it.
We don't have to make it. I can browse some of the shops. I'm sure I can find what I'm looking for.
I just figured we'd get the hotel to whip up something to go.
We could, but we could also sample some of the more local stuff. I'm sure there's other places to get food. We're not going to be here much longer, ideally, so
True.
may as well taste it while we can.
Yeah. It could be fun to see what they offer. I mean, we're looking for finger foods that don't spoil quickly.
Probably finger foods.
Foods made from fingers.
We could either. I mean, the market district probably has some vendors for finger foods. The amphitheater has stalls that we could go and sample. No, I haven't been to the map of many roads part of the town.
That is definitely a place that you can just go.
Well, someplace to check out. We have a little bit of time to kill. I mean, what are you thinking for the picnic? Lunch or dinner? We're not honestly that far from lunch, and we all just ate breakfast, so...
We did just eat breakfast. We could... Ooh.
We could do dinner.
What if we try to catch a show after this, and once that's done, we can head to the map of many roads, and afterwards we can get some food.
Yeah, they probably have a matinee showing.
It does seem
Sounds like a plan.
reasonable.
Another try? Where's Scrap at? Has he actually gotten out of bed?
He's
I've been
with
sitting
you
here
eating.
this whole time.
I know he's short, but
Jeez, he hasn't been saying, like, anything.
He's gone through 2 plates of food. What do you expect those plates just appeared?
No, that's fair. That's fair, God. I did miss him. I look up into the sea.
We miss him every day. That's the accident.
Looking at.
Dolly leaves the floor. I thought he wasn't religious.
Everybody's got some surprises, I guess. Maybe it's a different kind of religion.
It's wrong for me to think that because he's part demon, he started looking below.
She's gonna try and hide a little chuckle.
I'm gonna ignore that for the sake of things. Speaking of religiousness, we should also go find our friends out in the swamp as well. At some point. Let them know that circumstances have changed.
Do you think that will persuade them?
Oh, I think so.
Do you think
I
we
think
should
maybe
wait until
me
we
and
get
Dahlia would-
information first before we go and meet them?
Well, depends. To be entirely honest with you, this just feels like it's going too well.
Well, we did put in effort, so I'd be happy to think it is going well after everything we've been through.
Why would it be going too well?
It's just too clean for our kind. I don't think that they're going to give up so easily.
Our kind? What is that supposed to mean?
The snake. I mean, think about it. It's gone through all this effort, managed to gather a sizable following. It has a fair amount of power and influence just by itself, let alone its organization, and now it's going to simply be told no and thrown out.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen its reaction to the information yet.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this is something that they can just throw out. I think this is something that they're just gonna have to maybe fight and kill.
More than likely. So, we have some time at least to consider if things do go wrong. Just what we might want to do beforehand to be ready.
I mean, Peleus, you have experience with demons and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything you think we should know about it? Like, maybe... I mean, Strap, you said to me last night you saw the thing, right?
I mean, I said that to everyone, but yeah.
I can remember if you said that when we were downstairs or after the guy left.
I forgot he even said anything. So,
I think you said it to us at some point? I know you mentioned it because we all learned about like the window down there.
Yeah.
He's mentioned that there was a way down there. I'm not sure if he
He never
described
elaborated
the
more.
size and appearance of it or how it... I know for a fact he didn't explain how he got out, so...
we jumped out a window.
He Ralph Wiggum himself out.
Yeah, but
So,
like...
who's going where? Let's divide that.
What do you mean?
Some people want to go shopping. Some people want to go speak to some religious people.
Well, that can wait for now. I mean, it sounds like
Yeah.
today at least we're going to just do this, but you know, we can handle that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know some people wanted to go shopping. Some people wanted to look at a map, opposite ends of town, and all that.
I think the plan was we go catch this show. After that, we hit up the map and menu roads section of town, just look around,
Okay.
and then we were gonna head and get some groceries, make a quick picnic, and head over to the park at the end of the day
Okay.
for dinner.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
what our plan was.
So as you guys get to the park, to the amphitheater, there's unfortunately no full-length productions going on today. But there is a strange act going on. A young man, a large young man, I'd say he's a half Goliath. So more human, but still huge.
Andre the Giant.
Yes, you're Andre the Giant. Your realistic Whitebeard. And you see him juggling deftly, but he is not juggling knives, but full-size swords.
Yeah.
On a unicycle.
I must say that seems very impressive, very dexterous.
That is a lot.
How many swords are there?
I could probably pull something like that off.
I wouldn't recommend trying that without some practice.
He's juggling 5 swords.
Are they short swords, I'm assuming?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. Scrap has a decent amount of dexterity. He could probably
Yeah.
do it.
Scrap thinks he can do it.
Yeah, Scrap could get up on stage.
How many knives do we have between the party?
Enough.
No, actually check inventories.
I have like
Um,
4.
You have 4 knives?
I have 4 knives.
I have 2
I'm a
daggers.
man who owns 4 knives.
A man who has 2 wives? No, 2 knives. I gotta tell you, this is great.
Knives, it's even better.
There are just clips from Markiplier that are amazing.
I don't have a knife.
I have
I have.
Crap, how many knives do you
I
want
don't
to
like
try to
them.
juggle?
How many things is that guy juggling?
He is juggling 5 swords, not short
No.
swords, full-size swords.
On a unicycle.
Hmm. And other than the party, how many people are around me?
There's a sizable crowd here. He's getting a lot of
it's-
attention.
It's like a half giant riding a unicycle juggling 5 long swords. I mean, come
Those have
on,
to
man.
lie
You
with
wouldn't
me.
want to see that.
This sounds like it's so remarkable. It seems like the setup to a joke.
Scrap. May I make the suggestion that maybe we try this in the park later during dinner, away from a crowd of people you could potentially hurt.
Ooh, but the attention they're getting.
But the money. If you think about it, it's kind of like a gamble. You know, you could stab yourself, or you could maybe get paid.
We could appear to his pettier senses. Tomo, I think the guy thinks he's better than you.
Oh,
How many knives do I have?
Bombs.
That's true. I do have like a bunch of bombs.
let's make it even
Crap.
worse.
If he
Don't
starts,
those explode in 3 seconds?
it would be a short performance.
Well, we lost our alchemist before the boss fight. I guess we're gonna.
Yeah, it's fine.
Guys, he has to light them for them to go off.
So
You
you're just
told me they
juggling
weren't
metal
lit.
spears.
You once told me they were all chemical reactions.
I think you'd.
Well, he
all-
has to drop them for that to matter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. If you drop it, then
It just drops one scatter.
Ah, oops. But if he's willing to do it, he's willing to do it.
Well, Scrap, you willing to put on a performance?
What roll would I have to make?
I will allow it to be either sleight of hand or performance with dexterity.
What are you doing this with?
Bombs.
Dolly's gonna try to convince the crowd to maybe step back if he's gonna do this, just in case.
Get out of the splash zone. Alright.
Is she able to?
Persuasion.
Okay.
I will help with this. Seeing him pull out these bombs, and I'm like,
Thank you for helping.
Good help, good help, good help. You're GM rolling it, but yeah, good help. 19.
Yeah, natural 1 and a 19.
oh.
Good job, Kat. Yeah, the crowd is able to disperse a little bit. It's like, oh, even the Goliath juggler just squints his eyes, steps back, and begins to observe you judgmentally.
AJ,
Micah?
I'd like to look around and see if I see Gus chickens anywhere.
Ooh,
That's fair.
investigation.
Ooh.
Strap, take Bardic.
Using wisdom,
Big
Micah.
Bardic, you say?
Okay, then this is just
Well-
gonna be a +2.
Okay. Plus Bardic, which is what, 2d6?
2d6,
advantage?
take the highest.
Eh. So, plus 5.
21. Micah, your roll.
This is gonna be whatever I roll +2, because I got 2 more wisdom. Yeah. 8.
Funny that. So as Scrap, how many bombs are we talking?
One more than what he was juggling.
6 bombs. Okay, well, your sleight of hand was good. I'm looking at your strength stat, champ. So you're able to get them all decently high.
Well, see, the thing is he just adds to them as he's juggling
Yeah,
them. You don't
so, like,
start with that many.
Scrap is just juggling these, for all anyone but him knows, live bombs. And you guys see, he's a lot more athletic than he normally is. He's able to throw these strong up in the air. As everyone is just watching in awe, wonder, and horror all at the same time.
Is it just me, or is anyone else a bit surprised?
He says I take things too far. Holy crap.
I
mean,
never
I
doubted
didn't-
him for a second.
I didn't doubt him, but I was worried.
Look, I didn't want to doubt him, but accidents happen, and
Mm-hmm.
bombs are a pretty big accident. I'm very happy he did it, though.
She's not taking her eyes off of him either. She's
Yeah.
just like leaning over to Dahlia.
Yeah, no, like Dahlia and Flora are just kind of watching him with like eyes of when do we have to jump in, when do we have to jump in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, probably soon, because he's gonna have to start putting them away at some point.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how do I stop?
So, Scrap, if you want to keep going, I'm gonna need another sleight of hand.
Am I getting more attention than what that guy was getting now?
You're getting a lot more attention than that guy. People are chanting and cheering.
Alright, so now I'm gonna start putting them away one by one as I catch them.
Dahlia's
Okay,
gonna
roll
Bardic
it,
Inspiration if he's gonna do that again. She's just like, don't fuck up, fuck up.
What's the range?
Bardic Inspiration?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty far, like 30, 60 feet.
I know it is. I'm asking for future reference. This is just a good time to ask.
60 feet.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
60 feet.
you're kosher. You're kosher.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there's like a 15.
No.
Do I need to make another sleight of hand to put
yeah.
them away?
Yes, you do.
Okay. That's
Oh,
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Roll that. That could be a 30, man. That's a hell of a ender.
You could get a 30. Damn.
28 still is
28.
pretty good.
So, Scrap just eventually throws them all up, and with expert timing, cracks his knuckles, takes a drink of water you didn't know he had, and just lets them all each land in the bag on their own.
Dahlia slowly looks at Flora, shaking a little bit.
Scrap just just smirks, ta-da, and bows.
There
standing
is an
ovation. This is great.
awe of applause, and I'm gonna now roll a d12 to see your tip. You get 9 gold pieces.
Hey, not bad.
Nine? That's $90 for bomb juggling.
When you say it like that, it sounds like a small amount for bomb juggling.
Dahlia's watching a small child put in some paint into a hat. She's like, oh god, she could have been destroyed.
And Scrap, you get to them. You are swelling with pride from all this attention. It is now unarguable that you might be the best juggler around.
Oh no.
He's better than Gus Chickens.
He's the greatest juggler of today.
Speaking of Gus Chickens, from the bushes, there's just a slow clap as he emerges. Very good, young man. Very good. Adequate, even. Now, I may be formally respected, but am I to understand you'll be juggling on my turf?
Oh no.
Scrap squints at Gus. I didn't know you still had turf.
I'm grandfathered in, boy.
Then why aren't you giving him crap for it? Points at the guy that was juggling swords.
My apprentice?
Oh.
I incite him.
Go ahead. Roll to incite the crazy unhoused man.
Oh, no.
Well,
He's serious. He means this. He's putting out an aura.
Oh no.
How long you guys say you're in town again?
Hoping to be gone by the end of the week.
Hoping.
Maybe soon.
Bliss, I need you to roll an insight on chickens.
Oh boy. Fucking turf war of the juggler.
He's gonna juggle your organs.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
That's a 5.
You have a nice day.
She's like a trustworthy old man.
you busted, I'll kill you. This is my turf.
Scrap, this was just a one-time thing, right? You were just seeing if you could do it? She's giving him that, like, agree with me look.
Here is your out.
Clearly, some raw talent that maybe is best explored elsewhere.
Elsewhere?
I need an advantage because there's 2 of you. I need an advantage persuasion to see if Scrap gets shivved or not.
Oh no.
My rusty hobo knife.
22.
Okay, Gus Chickens will no longer be reaching behind his back.
Sheesh.
He looks at. Oh, you drive a hard bargain, but I want some of that cut if I take you juggling on my turf again.
Just pockets the gold. I could probably find a better turf somewhere else anyway.
He's going to look at Peleus, walk over, and put a strong former juggler's hand on your shoulder. I don't like what happened to your boy in these days.
What does he mean by your boy in these days? What does
As
he
he
mean? I don't even know.
instead of disappearing to the bushes, Chickens just leaves. But he walks backwards, staring.
So
I am-
look of
Would you be
actual
concerned
bewilderment
about
on
that?
Peleus' face.
Playus, what did he mean by that?
I don't know. Was that a threat? like it was, but I
It felt threatening.
When he said your boy, I'm like, I
How
See-
concerned do we need to be about this individual?
don't know.
I'm feeling very.
How did
This
he
man has been
train
nothing
someone
but
if he
friendly.
can't juggle anymore?
okay.
Grab sip some more of that water he had from nowhere. Yeah, it's probably fine.
All right, Strap, please just do us a favor. And while I'll admit you did fantastic, surely was spectacular, right? She kind of look into the party.
It was pretty.
Absolutely fantastic. Yes.
Maybe if you want to do it again, we could do that in Illyria. I don't want to start a turf war. on
And
the
out
last
of the
days.
sewers.
Comes good.
I've expanded my turf, Sonny Jim.
I
Pray
can
that I do
cast
not
force
expand
fields.
What?
Yeah, the sewers are a force field in mini dimension.
Oh,
Mhm.
right.
So anyone walking out of a sewers should be impossible.
Which is why it's scary.
Well,
The sewers is where those shadowy demons from Ghost take you.
Okay.
The movie about pottery, Ghost.
Yes.
Uh,
Don't you remember the subway shadow demons?
no.
Yeah, there were subway shadow demons in Ghost.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
okay, we're gonna put a pin in that.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze aside.
Anyways, that went really, really well, Scrap. I think you definitely have a good side job for Illyria in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe cut down on it while we're here for the future.
And by this time, the next act has come to the stage.
Oh. Do we want to just go?
Someone
do we-
trained a giant frog and is just doing tricks.
Oh.
Do we just want to continue and go
nice.
shopping now? I'm not too sure about staying for any more shows.
So I
Yeah.
can't juggle anymore.
At least
Scrap
not
pulls out a frog.
here. Don't. No. Stop upstaging people.
I would say at least anywhere within a 10-mile radius of this city. No more juggling.
However, if you were to somehow get a giant frog and train it within the time it take you to get up in that stage, I'd be very impressed.
And look around for a giant frog.
Oh, dear
You
goodness.
don't see a giant frog, but you can roll knowledge nature to find a regular frog.
Yordrick's an amphibian. He's close enough. Get up there.
Hey, well, I mean, hold on. No, Yordrick is a toad.
Huh.
It's small, but you do spy a frog.
This man's gonna start turf wars
Scrap.
all across the.
Yes, Laura.
You know the point of a show is to actually sit and watch and enjoy others perform, right?
But you're saying that if I sit and watch, I can get more enjoyment than anyone else.
Yes.
He wants the most.
Sits down, squints.
Anybody want snacks? I'm gonna go get snacks.
I'm gonna go
Strap,
get some.
Strap, did you actually grab that frog and did you sit down while holding the frog?
Maybe.
Okay.
Honestly, I could see you keeping a frog as a pet.
Crap, becoming responsible. He's a
Now, if you can keep the frog alive.
Just give him a sack of flour.
No,
Hold on to this for a week.
she's being serious. The strap though. She's just like. I don't know.
So, Kat, you ever have an out of Manhattan, New York City hot dog cart?
No.
Okay, so in Manhattan, where all the
They're
tourists
amazing.
are, they're better. But when they're out of Manhattan, your standards have the ability to fall.
Yeah.
So this is a hot water hot dog cart you have found.
Hmm.
Ugh.
You can choose not to.
You can choose not to found it.
Yeah,
Just gives it a look. No. No.
you could eat that frog.
Oh.
Scrap's
Maybe we can-
boy.
just wait for dinner?
Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Not too hungry. I don't think that would help the hangover.
Alright, and then the last act of the night is what's called an extreme sculptor. You see
What the hell
them.
does that mean?
I'm getting there.
Jolly
Sculpting.
leans in, very curious.
You see them bring a large block of marble, brought in by by a team of men, and you see someone holding, what you think is a bunch of small explosives in their hand.
Oh no! Oh no!
And
Oh,
as
no.
they throw it, making contact with the marble block, parts of it explode off. And this is what extreme sculpting is.
Jolly in the crowd with an umbrella, looking intensely.
You're in the splash zone.
And as they run out of bombs, you just see them start blindfolding themselves and swinging a hammer. Somehow, after all that nonsense, when the dust clears and settles, there is a perfect statue of a frog.
Very frog theme oriented.
Like, picture perfect.
Didn't they run out all the frogs that were in the area?
Looks down at frog I'm holding.
Seriously though, keep that as a pet. Also, we have an activity to do when we get home. He points the strap.
What?
Oh no!
Extreme sculpting!
Me and you have to try this. Your bombs, my artistic expertise.
Yordrick's hammer.
Oh.
Maybe.
And those are unfortunately all the scheduled acts for the day. Scrap, everyone does seem to be staring at that frog.
Crap is staring more intensely. He's gonna get the most enjoyment.
You guys see Scrap aggressively trying to enjoy himself. Like, he is,
Wait.
for a lack of a better term, white-knuckling it.
The frog?
No, Scrap. That's a term for the intensity. I am determined to enjoy this.
Strap, you good?
Yeah.
Enjoying the show.
So much.
Good? Good?
Good. Good.
Just
Why?
checking.
Just wanted to make sure. So, do we want to go exploring then? I take it.
Yeah?
We talked about going to a map of many roads and then possibly getting things
Well-
for the picnic later.
What time is it right now? She pulls out the orb time.
You pull out the auspiciously named item, and it is 2:30.
Yeah, it's too early.
You woke up around 10ish.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, might as well.
And actually, I need Yordrick to roll an Arcana.
Okay. Oh, 16.
You notice that something is clearing the stage. Slimes.
Oh, like picking up all the rocks?
Eating the rocks.
Oh. Does there seem to be
Assaulting
anybody
the rocks.
directing the slimes?
Yep, there's a slime herd.
AJ, are you getting this from the show?
It's a slime
What show?
rancher.
The
I've
slime
seen a
trash.
homebrew class for Slime Rancher.
No, I remember, Michael, we found this as a background in Advanced 5e. The cube
We
herder.
did the cube herder.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cube herder. I liked it that much.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's just something you would notice, Mr. Rockman.
James Rockman, good to meet you.
So as you head off towards the map of many roads, as you're walking through, seems to be a not quite upper class, like more high end than the houses you've passed through just thus far. Like where you've been staying is like the doctors and like the high-end lawyers. This is like your bankers and like your supervisors. It's upper middle.
Suburban neighborhood.
A bit more, but yes. Like, you get to the building of the map of many roads, and there's just people going in and out of it, holding large stacks of books and paper.
Huh. This is nice.
Pleasant enough neighborhood, if a bit boring. I mean, given Palius's feature, would he know anything more like of interest around here?
Click the feature.
I think it's this one. You know, all public locations within the city as if you were born and raised there.
Yeah, no, essentially, this is a very large cartographers guild. And
Well,
it is a public space, too, so anyone can come and ask about maps.
Well, if you ever need a map for anything, I mean, here's the place to get it.
I mean, we have to head over to the mountains after this. Maybe we can find one about it.
Very well, good.
Ooh,
Let's
that's
take
a really
look
good
inside.
idea.
Maybe there's something we
Go.
can find.
Right. Feel free to go on in.
Well, head on in.
Head on in, yeah.
As you walk in, it just exudes a bunch of nerds.
Question, does it have that library smell?
Oh yeah, definitely that old, settled-in paper smell.
Dahlia looks very happy.
As you see up upon the wall, and the entire wall is one map.
That's a big map.
This is getting to those nitty-gritty topographical maps. It seems to be the quote-unquote local area, but like obviously extends well beyond the city. Like it is detailing every road, every patch of forest, every pond, and it's nowhere near completion. But what they have is precise.
Did they detail every single tree?
As best they can.
This would have been
This
useful
is-
about a week ago, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have, but no one ever went here.
Quite detailed.
Hey, I mean, we made it.
If-
Barely.
Try to buy something for the swamp just in case we don't get.
If we look in the area where we have the where the Stitched Man was located, is there anything marked down there?
So if you look in that area, you do see a small picture of like a tower so it was obviously before it fell.
Hmm. Do you think it would maybe after this whole ordeal is over, we just give them the information about the tower for the sake of it
Yeah.
not being for the sake of it being corrected on their maps?
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. I mean, there's no
What,
reason not
afterwards?
to. Yeah, afterwards.
I mean, it's still
obviously.
technically there, right?
It is, but they seem like they.
Feels
are
like
very
something they would care about.
detail-focused. Yes.
Nitty gritties of it.
Wow, imagine caring.
Hey.
Imagine caring about your job, honestly, can't imagine.
Could not be me.
So I say we. Is there actually anything over here that's like a place where you can buy a map or?
Oh yeah,
purchase
right,
something?
right. There's a counter right before it. People are
Oh.
trading maps even.
Oh, okay. So, well, we have a bit of money. What do you say we invest in some maps, either see if they have something for the mountain or possibly for the surrounding swamp, just to help us navigate out of here once we leave, of course.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we can find a map between here and Illyria a little bit more. Maybe there's roads or little shortcuts we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Save some time.
Or any points of interest.
Yeah.
Let's see. Flora. Dex
Mhm.
save.
That's
20.
Hey.
You are able to just sidestep someone with a large stack of books. Careful in the doorway.
Sorry. Sorry.
We should probably go into the counter.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to do the talking, the bargaining?
Flora, you missed the opportunity to run into him and then hurry to pick up all of his stuff and touch hands.
Hey, now she now has a documented boyfriend.
We don't know they put a label on it.
Actually, you do.
Oh, did
When
we?
you were all talking last night, he called her his girlfriend, and no one corrected him.
Yeah, but she was drunk. We don't know if she truly reciprocated that.
I don't remember. Yeah, she did come back with her sword out.
Yeah.
It's been established.
Either way.
Yeah, Ricky.
Mishandles the finances. I mean,
Yeah, probably.
Other people can do it.
I mean, I need.
Yordrick, you do it. Yordrick, go buy a
Yeah,
map.
Yordrick.
Okay.
I need to talk to you all later about stuff.
What is the words? I have lost my train of thought. What is the actual name of the region we're wanting a map for, specifically for the mountains?
Let me look at my maps, but it's not important right now.
I mean, we were talking about trying to get one of those maps.
Yes, but you can just be vague about it.
Ah, okay.
DM knows what you want.
Dolly will give
I
you.
know what you're talking about.
Dolly will give you Bardic, by the way. It's just so that you can roll that for any haggling.
Okay.
Give him a confidence boost.
Yeah.
I didn't name it.
Yordrick will head up to whatever counter is available if someone's there.
Yes, you see right there is a tan-scaled kobold. Very weird color you've never seen before. Not even Scrap has seen one of these before. As they have this black scale taint on their hands, and they're just scribbling, but then once you ring the service bell, how can we
Hello.
help you?
Myself and my companions travel around frequently, and we were just hoping to inquire about possible maps of different locations we might be venturing to and so soon.
Are you trying to pay with money or pay with maps?
I have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
Is this kobold wearing a name tag?
Yes.
What is it?
Chart. Were you expecting something?
They're very literate people.
That's exactly what I expected.
Yeah, I expected a map pun.
Telma established it. I can't unestablish it.
Yordrick actually just kind of reaches into his bag. I'm not sure how much use it would be to you, but I do have this map of the southern region past Illyria.
Now I need to roll raw wisdom.
Raw wisdom.
Yep. using-
Ringo 5.
Well, he didn't roll much better.
Oh.
Let me check the records. What do you need in return?
I know for a fact we're planning on going to the mountains soon, so any sort of information about paths, safe paths in there might be useful. Kind of look back. Which other maps are we looking for?
I think one of the surrounding swamps would be pretty good. And I think if there's any maps or knowledge of any detours and or shortcuts between here and Illyria.
So, general maps of the immediate area, and then possibly a larger map of, I guess, trade routes between the cities.
Well, that's one map for two maps, so unless you got a really nice map somewhere far, that might be a bit of a sell.
Let me see here. Do I have any? No, because I had to buy that south map. I don't. I think it's like Outlander or something that is map of your region or something as an item you start
Too
with.
bad that one's banned.
Yeah. That is the only map I have on me currently, but maybe it can be part of a deal purchase, including with pay.
Anyone else got a map?
Dolly can only think of the map you guys made to the one hut.
Hey, it's a map.
To the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
Nope.
Unless we want to just use that one now. I mean, are we going to use that?
I think
We had talked about
might
using it
need
for like rebellion, but we're not. quite
Above
sure.
game, it might raise questions.
Yeah.
It might.
Yeah.
That is true. So yeah, no, that's my only map. I'll see what that does for price wise.
Okay. I can get you a map from Illyria City to Mount Eternus, which is the closest mountain here, map for map.
That sounds reasonable.
It does not detail you getting to the top of that mountain, but just gets you to that mountain.
That still sounds reasonable.
He snatches the map right out of your hand and just puts the other one in yours, turning around and holding the new map.
Hope
Like-
we had a copy of that. Said I hope we had a copy of that.
Nope.
No.
I mean, specifically,
You do
I've
not.
gotten that back when we were looking into the whole vault area. With the
But you do
elementals.
not have that copy of that map anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I got a new map.
I'm
He's
happy for
obsessing
you.
over it.
What?
He's just obsessing over it.
He likes maps.
So
I'm
thing.
happy for you.
Any other
kinda
business you
puts
need?
the other map away.
What was that other thing you said? You lost me.
We were looking into maybe getting a map of the swamp or possibly trade routes between here and Illyria.
The whole swamp. Looks at you. Looks at the rest of you. I don't know if you can do that. It's a big swamp.
I'm gonna
like
look
to
back at the
change.
giant map that exists of the swamp. I can see that.
You don't want that one.
Probably not.
Probably a little expensive.
You know the swamp in the innards like to change, right?
I did not.
Then I guess.
Yeah, nature's scary.
Perhaps just the trade routes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a good means of knowing the more traveled routes between the cities.
Should make
Okay.
navigation between the two easier.
Yeah. So they're willing to rough one out for you, unless you have a merchant's guild permit. They can give you a rough idea, definitely, but a very, very precise one might need some more paperwork.
So,
Unless you have something that can change Chart's mind. You
This is
are
not
of a crafter's guild.
So no.
So you can get a decent rough one, you just can't get an exact precision.
Yeah, that's fine.
At least one of like major well.
Yeah, you won't get every little bit and shortcut, but you will get these are the main roads.
These are the safe ones.
Yeah, these are the main safe roads. They are not the shortcuts, they are not the special ones, but these are the main safe roads. For you, you need 12 gold pieces from you. This is a handmade map. I'm gonna make it live for you. You get the show.
It's entertainment.
Kind of squint at him for a second. A show?
Yeah.
You don't have any already made?
Well, not one that is the caliber I'm willing to give you.
Above game, the caliber he's willing to give you. Does that mean?
That felt insulting.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure
he-
if he's talking about his own handiwork or my status or what.
I think he means they have the highly detailed ones, but they're not willing to give you that. He's only willing to make you the kind he already said.
Thank you, Broden.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not an insult.
Yeah, it's
I had
more
to
of I
make
just can't
sure.
sell you the ones that are a guild, certain guild requirement stuff.
Yeah, like our source maps, I can't just give those to you.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, that makes sense. I guess that sounds reasonable. Kind of looks back to the group and shrugs.
You're doing great.
Thanks,
No, but
pal.
he's- I want to know how Scrap's reacting to this very passionate kobold. Very proud of his maps.
Burn them all down.
So he's really proud of his maps.
He's saying him making a map in front of you counts as entertainment.
He thinks he's better than
I
you.
can do it better.
Oh gosh darn it.
If you have paper and a pen, pop off, King.
Oh god, Scrap is turning into an envy demon.
I mean,
He's been here too long. You gotta get him. You gotta get him somewhere more angry. Turn him
I
into a
do
rat.
have ink pen, and parchment.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What do I roll to make a map?
Okay. To retrace your steps, this is just gonna be raw wisdom.
Oh god.
Wait, are you proficient in sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand using wisdom. Let's see how good Chart does.
I believe in him.
23?
Let's see. So 1d20 plus this proficiency right now is a 2. Plus my wisdom, which is 0, so plus 2.
You can't beat a 23 then.
No, but you can still do good.
You can try.
Hell.
Damn.
Now you trying to make his exact map with information you don't know, or just trying to make a better map?
Trying to make a better map.
You actually detail a perfect map of the neighborhoods like you grew up in the lower commercial district. You get street for street on that thing.
He's strangely good at things today. He's just looking at
Chart.
like stuff that he's not typically doing. He's just really getting it.
You see Chart crack their knuckles, get up into a nice comfy stool, take a sip of juice, and their hand just moves so fluidly with this.
Just that drawing scene from I Am Robot. I, Robot.
Yep. Okay, I don't want your stupid money. That map for this map.
You're just in the process of counting out coins, puts them back in bag.
Scrap grins and hands him the map.
Matched it. Then you're given a map that it does detail quite a few trade roads. One's going this way, one's going this way. All of them avoiding the swamp. Because if they want to go down more west, they use the river.
Makes sense.
By the way, did we come in through the river bridge or did we come in through which gate?
This way, you walked through a swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that should make things easier.
You're
Tofu?
welcome.
I'm really on a roll today, Scrap.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
I know,
Seems-
I'm
Today's
amazing,
your
right?
day.
You seem very motivated. Or spiteful.
I'm motivated.
Huh.
Fine. Things are going very well for us today. See, that's what I meant by earlier when I said things are going
No.
too smoothly.
Dolly starts
think so.
knocking on wood.
Yeah.
Don't you knock something over.
So, any other maps that we
Okay.
actually have need of, or can exchange?
I can't think of any other immediate information we need.
Yeah.
Hold on. You guys are first-time customers. You get a special prize.
Oh, we do?
Ooh.
He hands you a sticker.
What is on the sticker, AJ?
I'm gonna draw you a map from my foot to your ass.
Yordrick just kind of looks at it, looks down to Scrap, and then just puts it on his lab coat.
I dub thee.
Boot ass.
This is the biggest honor I can bestow upon a man.
Seems rather apt.
Well, Scrap, you got a sticker now.
Way to go, sport.
He is very proud of the sticker.
You said he's a demon. Could a demon wear a sticker like this?
When did
I
someone
don't
say
know,
he was a
man.
demon?
Elias did.
Yeah.
I think he's just jealous of your sticker.
Definitely jealous of my sticker.
Pretty great sticker.
Who's the real NV demon now, Peleus?
You don't got a sticker. You're kinda sus. Kermit, they're wearing Tim's.
That guy
Either way.
Oh god, alright.
Okay, yeah. So you have any more map business? Anyone want any foreign maps?
Dolly will see if they have a map of the capital of Narabani.
Hold on, I'd have to go talk to the boss.
Well, if you're going that far, got a specific town in Vera's?
That one maybe not as likely.
Okay, how about of Vera's?
Like, just the country?
Maybe. Do you have a specific region in mind?
Well, we got more of Narabani because we're a bit geographically closer. They're like on the other side of the continent.
Yeah.
I was more focused on Western Vera's.
Yeah, it's a bit too far.
Maybe we can have someone order something when we get back to Illyria.
Yeah.
As Chart is going to scamper off. And eventually comes back with a Vizorn gentleman in that classic khaki, explorer type outfit. With one big monocle.
Oh, he's like the old guy from Tarzan, got it.
Kind of, but I will remind everyone, Vizorn are beholderkin, so they only have the one eye.
Eldritch Grandpa.
Now you need a map of the Narabanian capital.
Mm-hmm.
Might I ask why?
My grandpa's from there, but I've never been allowed to go and visit the city, so I kind of want to see a map so I could pinpoint, where he's from.
So, the map of streets, then.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose, for such a noble purpose, but it will need a special price. I do not require it now, but one day, you will need to chart your own map and send it back here.
I can try.
More, I heard you were going to that mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to chart a path to its peak. And any caves and points of interest along the way, and mail it back to me.
Okay.
They will hold out a hand. My name is Grand Surveyor Shin.
Let me write that down.
Yep, I'm just gonna type into the chat.
Quick, everyone, hide your scooters.
Oh.
That was a stretch, my guy.
Boo! Micah, slap
I
him.
got it, but
What
barely.
did I do?
No, I'm asking you to slap him.
Oh.
Good job,
Good,
Micah.
Good work,
Way to
Nail.
put your back into it, sport.
Slap Selkus. Good work, Nail.
No.
I
Slap
saw
his
a bird.
nuts.
No, I love Nail slap him and slaps Krillin.
Ow.
Good
Good job,
one,
Nail. I saw a bird.
Kick its
Kick
ass.
its butt.
But yeah, so
Okay.
that is the person's name.
Alright. Grand Surveyor Shin.
I'm glad, and he hands you a rolled up map.
She'll shake his hand. This isn't like a contract or anything. This is just
No,
we're
this
making
is
a
just
deal.
hey.
Okay.
This is what you're paying
It's just
for.
more of like yeah.
No, this is just you agreed to pay for it. He remember you face.
That's
Honor system.
that's fine.
Pay it
She will shake his hand and be a little excited about the idea about making a map.
Okay. Well, here you go. And as you unroll it, it is looks like it came from a modern city planning office. It is labeled.
How many districts does it have labeled?
Quite a few. It's very big.
Okay.
It's a national capital after all.
Yeah, does it have like in the middle the
Palace. is
not
dead center.
detail? Yeah, not detailed, but it's just like a little thing to just represent the palace and everything and the surrounding
If I had to give
families.
it an idea, honestly, think of Ba Sing Se.
That's what I kind of figured.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
There's no war in the Narbonnian capital either for a couple of reasons. One of them's in the basement.
This is massive.
They have WMDs.
Kinda.
Dahlia sneezing.
Guys, we need to go to Narbonne for reasons.
Dahlia sneezing, knowing what's in the basement. Thank
Do you
you.
have any more map needs?
Any more map-related concerns?
Maybe questions?
Kind of looks over at Flora. Is Flora gonna say anything?
It didn't sound like they had anything I was looking for.
Who would we want to ask if we wanted to get the country, a map of the country of, what was it, Flora?
Vera's.
Virus. Like, do you know anyone who we could, like, message, or...
I do not have any colleagues that are specialized in that, but if you travel west, you're more likely to find it.
Alright. I could mail Thaddeus, maybe he would know someone.
Yeah, keep in mind, the city you live in is dead center.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit sentimental is all.
Were you gonna try to find the town you're from?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen it. Even on a map.
That's fair.
It is now roughly 5:30. You
Let's
did
go get
sit and watch someone make a map.
Let's go get some food.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess we have to go to the market district. There's no place to get food around here, is there? Should look towards
There are some restaurants here that you could easily find a meal.
I'm just imagining a gimmick restaurant where you order food and it's in the shape of a map.
Oh, a rectangle.
No, I mean like it actually has designs on it like a map, like the
A rectangle of soup.
We could... I mean, do we want to make our food? Do we want to go order some food and then head to the park?
Big nugget with ketchup trails.
I mean, we could just buy a few things and make something. Generally for a picnic you want, you know, some simple sandwiches and maybe some cookies and
I mean, maybe
chips,
there's
that sort of thing.
maybe there's like a small market in this area. Maybe.
Couldn't we maybe just get some food and take it out to the park then?
We could do that, yeah.
Try to find a good
Who's playing
restaurant.
this very loudly. Chart will just cough. You know, I'm not being paid for this or anything, but Mama Murphy's has good meatball subs, and they're just like 3 blocks down.
Mama Murphy's.
You want to get high and see the future?
What is the joke here?
You didn't get
Fallout.
far enough into Fallout, you don't get to know.
Oh, well, fine then.
Twitter.
Mike, it's right at the
I was
start.
gonna say, what do you
He,
mean not
he
far
never
enough?
even got to the Museum of Freedom.
Oh my God.
I went in
God.
random directions and found a lot of random stuff.
We told him to go north.
Oh, you monsters.
Oh.
I say as I know I was there also.
You were an accomplice.
Anyways. Yeah, meatball subs?
That's fine.
Sounds pretty
Sounds
good.
reasonable. And walk and eat.
Is there a general store around here somewhere as well?
There's a corner market. What are you looking for?
Picnic stuff.
No, they just sell military assets.
Maybe we can get
No
like a...
picnic blanket, just
Like
dark
blanket.
green.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
blanket.
maybe we can find a blanket there.
Probably.
Ooh! I have an idea for that, actually. We don't need to buy a blanket.
You can make one.
Yeah, you can just make
Yeah, she was thinking that.
Okay, I'm glad.
Manifest the blanket.
Or I could also like make a small wicker basket to hold the food in. I mean, whatever feels more picnicky.
Well, definitely
a
a blanket because this time of evening the grass is probably going to be a bit dewy. So
Isn't it like
Oh,
5 p.m.?
Más o menos.
it's also in the swamp where it's very humid.
Yeah.
I think a blanket will be just fine. I say that we could probably just get something like a
Easy.
bag for the sandwiches.
Just draw a layer of foil under the blanket.
Yeah.
I can.
So as you go off and get your meatball subs, it's roughly for good sized meatball subs for each person and a beverage that'll cost about 2 gold total.
The blanket's
You found-
gonna crinkle like a motherfucker.
You found a nice hole in the wall place.
I'll get all of the things for the picnic since it was my idea.
Okay. As you have picked it up and you make your way into the park. About this time of year is when it starts to get dark around dinner. So you sit down, and I believe Dahlia has something she wanted to talk to everyone about.
So, would it be possible if you guys could like pick up certain parts of the paperwork of the guild? Like I'm pretty good at handling, you know, other people and the financials and stuff, but I'm not particularly trained on everything that I need to completely run the guild by myself.
Well, if you're needing help, of course.
Yeah,
I assume Scrap was already doing some of it.
Not unless you said something.
yeah, unless
verbally?
you said
No.
something. No.
Yeah, we're not assuming that kind of thing.
So what exactly did you have in mind?
Well, there's different aspects of the business, and of course I won't have all of them down right now. So like, the more that come to mind, I'll probably ask later if I don't ask someone now. But I was thinking, Yordrick, you wanted to get more into like the business side, you know, or having your own store and everything, and doing that kind of stuff.
Correct.
Would you want to handle that then? I imagine we were going to turn the store or the little front we had inside the city into more of a store, and I was hoping if you wanted to handle that aspect, you know, the inventory, running it, getting stuff like that.
I could certainly help with that, yes.
Strap, you also know how to run a business, so if you two wanted to tackle that for a while. I'm not sure how much experience you have with running businesses, Yordrick. I mean, you're eh? Okay.
Eh.
Strap, could you show him how to run a business?
I could definitely do that.
Perfect. I also think it'd be good both for the survivability of, well, people inside the guild to kind of diversify what we know, and which means I think people need to be taught different things, both to keep themselves, you know, safe, and in case you were in a scenario where you need to use a different kind of weapon or something that you maybe not be most familiar with. Pallius, you're pretty good at fighting. Do you think you could whip anyone in the... Not literally, anyone in the guild into shape?
Everybody just side eyes Dahlia.
The entire time I'm thinking
Just-
forward.
Just looks at just quickly throws in, not literally. Not at all, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Train them.
Of course.
Build them up. Make it
Knock them
make
down.
it so that, you know, they won't fall as soon as you throw a punch in their face.
I can certainly teach them how to fight.
That wouldn't be too bad.
Very good. If we want to switch to more urban operations and jobs, I can certainly help out with that.
I just think that could be a little bit useful. I mean,
I
we
was
have-
actually thinking.
Hmm?
Oh, I was going to say, you actually raise a good point. I was thinking of when we get back to Illyria, if we have some downtime, I'd actually like to, well, you see, I've trained with all kinds of weapons, but they're usually things that anyone can get their hands on. You know,
Mhm.
knives, daggers, improvised, anything. I think it might do me some good if I could get some training with some of the more professional grade weaponry out there.
We
Sparring
are-
with Arya has given me some idea, but, well, I haven't had much practice myself yet, so.
We are friends with the Church of the War God, so maybe they could have some items that they could help you with that.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna re-say the name of that specific organization.
It's been a while.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
that's why we write it down, because there is no one church to any god.
Temple of the
Yeah.
Broken Blade. They kind of just enjoy fighting, so it's not the worst thing. I'm not sure what your opinions are on religion, but I don't think they're going to force you to join.
I mean, as long as they really don't try that, I think it should be fine.
Yeah, I don't think so. They may want you to fight in a tournament or two, because they do enjoy that, and there's a lot of cash prizes, which means you're scrapping bet in those, but it would also be kind of fun.
If you make any bets on me, I want a cut. I feel like that's only fair.
We'll see.
But yes, I can take on responsibility if we want to actually train people.
All right. Flora, I was wondering if you wanted to handle some of the more, how to put it, base inventory. You know, we're probably going to have more of a workshops inside the base, so if you wanted to handle getting materials for that, it would include stuff for your brewery. If you just needed anything ordered for their, crafting and gems or anything, you'd have to order that, keep logs of it.
Yeah, I suppose I could do that.
Okay.
I might actually try to borrow you for your expertise, Flora, as well. If we want to train these people up. You said something about a B team. I don't think I've met everyone from it, but if we want to work on squad cohesion, Flora, you might have some expertise there. If you're willing to share.
That is... Yeah, I suppose I could
Yeah, honestly,
extend some knowledge.
I think it'd be good for them to get used to fighting casters and non-casters, you know? Very different from, someone like Palius throwing a fist in your face and Flora shooting you with ice.
I could also help with, as Peleus put it, squad cohesion. I'm not sure I've ever actually told anyone what I did during my time in the military.
Was it Joe Sergeant?
I was a captain, yes. Generally, I was me and 4 to 5 other members that would go on various excursions, we'll call them for now.
Okay.
Unless we were needed to be part of the bigger company.
I mean, I'm also down to help if you ever need it, to help train them. Or if anyone needs help in any part of their job, I can help out.
We might at the very least need you for some motivational speeches. Have you given any thought to actually what you want your guild to do, Dahlia? I've been meaning to ask you about that, what your wider vision is at this point.
Well, I kind of like what I've done here. Particularly, I want to use our connections and our resources to help not only build us up, but anywhere we go. I mean, our guild once had a job at a town called Little Rock, and it was Little Rock or Low Rock? Low Rock, wasn't it?
Low Rock.
Low
Yeah,
Rock.
Low Rock. Little Rock is Arkansas.
Yeah. At Low Rock, we were able to not only secure them safety from an ogre who is now actually a dear friend of ours, but also we helped spruce up their town's business and get them more opportunity in Illyria. Try to get back to the places that we go to. Allies are more willing to step up for you than people that you try to force, I find.
Yeah, there is some wisdom to those words. Fair enough then.
Then
You
I
don't
don't.
need an exact idea at this point.
I just don't think there's enough people or groups out there who just try to do the just try to do a good thing. One selfish act can inspire another.
All right.
I now just think of Lugner doing a good thing. Scrap would never.
No, never.
Mm.
You hear that, Scrap? Lugner thinks that he can be nicer than you.
Hear that, Scrap? He thinks he's better than you.
I mean, joke's on him. I've actually been nice to him this entire time.
So, anything else then?
Now I really want to. I mean, this is not related to the guild, but I really need to go talk to the holy people.
Which one? I thought Illyria had all kinds.
No, the people here, the ones that want to
Oh.
destroy. I don't approve of it. It's as one religious person to them, I'm just gonna say a little extreme.
Yeah, I didn't really think it was your sort of plan.
No.
Well, if you want to go tomorrow, then we can go together. They know my face. Anyone else can come or...
Yeah, I think the more people that can vouch for me, the better.
I did most of the talking last time we met, I believe. So should be fine.
Yes. Admittedly, I was doing the best I could to just keep my mouth shut.
Do you have an issue with them? Besides, the giant destroyed the tower.
That was the issue, and it was a very big issue.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can convince them maybe to downscale their plan into helping us a bit more. Summoning the Celestial, not of that size, and just striking a deal with it would probably be a better idea than...
Apparently
that.
they did have clerical powers. They must have if they're going to complete a ritual like that.
If they're able to summon something that big, even with the sacrifice and everything, they must have a way to be able to do a lesser of that.
At the very least, they could prove more manpower if things should become far worse. And at the very least, we can inform them that they don't need to follow through with their plan, and that girl can look forward to a much longer life than she was expecting.
Yeah. And that's one life better, hopefully.
Well, at least she'll have a chance. I mean, that's really all we can do. We can't force her to live anyway. So, tomorrow then, we'll go and do that.
Mhm.
Suppose we can probably leave sometime after the morning. That'll probably take you and me at the very least the better part of the day to get to and get done. What will the rest of you be doing?
I got a few things I can occupy myself with in town.
Well, fair
Heyo.
Not like that.
Actually, I was meaning to kind of ask about that. You did come up this morning with a sword drawn. I thought for sure you would have at least... Everything's alright then? Still with you too?
Of course, everything is fine.
I recall a part of the... what was it?
For lack of contractions in that sentence.
Yeah.
there's-
The dogs are kind of looking at her like, haha.
Help?
Flores, that's a cry for help.
No, just... Well, y'all kind of have an idea of what I've been through relationship-wise. Let's just say...
Right, that's specifically why I'm asking. We're not gonna have to kill this one too, are we?
What?
Because that'd be really
No.
inconvenient for everyone.
So,
Okay, good.
it's also, I'm not sure how we're gonna do that without inconveniencing the family.
Right, that's
Also,
why I
just
said
how do you plan to do that in general?
Yeah. this is
We
her
can
just... Don't get me wrong, if it didn't
I've-
sign the contract, I'd maybe even thinking about it, but like...
He could just turn Peleus into a girl.
Yeah.
I mean, if him being alive is more harm to the family at no cost from us, then
He may end up being that someday, who knows?
Alright, well,
No,
she
I
did
think
say
we're
they're
just in the-
fine. Let's cool it on
Yes.
the murder talk. Feels
We're
weird
just-
having me be the one to say that.
figuring things out. And there might
Alright.
be some small, I'll say disagreements for lack of a better word.
Well, you take your time. It sounds like, if I remember from the contract, that he's going to be accompanying us back to Illyria, so...
Wait, does that mean he has to come with us up on the mountain?
Probably not.
Are you
Wait,
going straight there?
we going
I
right?
thought we had to.
Yeah, I thought we were.
No, month of downtime.
Oh,
right,
okay. I thought that we had to get it on the way back because it was gonna hatch soon, and that was what we made
No.
the deal with for.
I will say you have time.
Okay.
Okay. DM fair. We have time.
Yeah, DM says so. Then I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah.
Damn, how long do eggs take to hatch?
Maybe it was just late.
Dragon egg will go.
Depends on how stressful the situation.
Hmm.
Flora's just gonna look at Peleus. You're right. I kind of forgot about that part.
So...
She's just gonna like flop face first into the blanket, let out a
Okay,
big
Flora-
sigh.
Flora now has the prone condition.
I can't tell if you're happy about it, if you're confused by it, frustrated.
Muffled into the blanket, confused.
That's fair. You
Such
want,
is confused condition too.
you want to help me try to find my grandpa's old house on my map?
She'll just
Grab flops backwards onto the blanket. That looks comfy.
I also want to point out that because it's her magic that made the blanket, it has a small hum that goes through your head as you do so.
Yep.
Fucking ASMR for Scrap.
Yeah, it's a little
Actually
it's a little jingle.
But I'll prop up onto an elbow. Sure. What are we looking at?
And she'll lay out the map.
Now, let's just raw perception.
Yeah, she knows the name of the street, but it's a big map.
Yeah.
Is that from everybody or specifically
Just,
Dudley?
just Talia.
13.
Yeah, you're able to find the rough area. Every time you look away, you'll have to re-find his exact house, but you're definitely able to find it.
Yeah. Right here, Cole Street.
Circle it.
She'll circle it.
It has been circled.
This
What do you do?
is, I guess, where he grew up with great grandma, great grandpa. Yeah.
Wow.
So you've never been to the capital, right?
Mm-mm. My parents and my grandpa said I can't go there.
Why did they say that?
Mm.
Yeah.
Is
Did
it just
they ever
one of
tell you
those
why?
kind of cities?
No.
Well, would you like to one day?
Probably. Be cool. I could always see it from my hometown. I mean, it's distance away, but like we live up on a mountain, so you can kind of see it in the distance.
Oh, right.
Would
Well, I've
be
never
cool
been
to
to
visit.
Narbonne, so I'd like to visit some point.
Hmm.
Maybe once all this business has been dealt with in Illyria in here.
Yeah.
Or sometime in the future.
All right.
Any recommendations for outfits there? You seem to get very passionate when those get involved. And I'm not really familiar with how you should dress in Narbonne, or if I should try to look the foreigner. Actually, no, probably not.
So, you're gonna look foreign anyways.
She kind of looks at you, Peleus.
Yep.
And you, Flora. And I think you, Yordrick. Scrap maybe will get away with it a little.
Understandable.
I think there's kobolds in Narabani.
Scrap is the best at looking normal in
Let's say,
another
you look the
environment.
least foreign out of all of them.
Yeah.
In terms of outfits, you can wear what you want. Quite a few people actually appreciate it though if you do try to go for more traditional Narabani style. I know some people outside the country are like, you shouldn't do that, blah blah blah, but honestly it doesn't make most people just don't really give a shit.
Are
feel like
Narbonnians both comfy?
I feel like Scrap would be too loud for the normal people that are there to think that he's from there.
You'd fit in with the kobold part of the city, I guess, my grandpa said.
Say, they invented fireworks, so he'd definitely have some
Mhm.
people to talk to.
Similar interests.
Now, excuse me while I wire all of these together.
Oh no.
And aim them forward, not up.
Oh no.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really up to you.
Well, I just asked you, I mean, are the clothes comfortable?
Most of it's
I live
silk.
very far away from the ports, so I actually have never had a chance to try any.
You ever worn really fine silk stuff?
A couple of times.
A lot of the clothing's silk, a little bit of cotton, but mainly silk. I mean, we can order probably like a yukata for you, and you can try it and see what you think.
I don't know what that is.
That is pretty much a less formal, sometimes formal, it depends on you do it, but some
Oh,
people
no,
use
yeah.
it like bathrobes. So sometimes, like something you wear around the house, something that's covers you very well, but is still like light,
Okay.
comfortable.
Please tell me I'm not going to have to learn a whole new set of etiquette rules when I go there. The way you said it-
Dahlia just kind of smiles at you, like, yeah.
Oh no. I've had enough of etiquette for a lifetime.
Instead
Hey.
of being the best at etiquette, Scrap will be the best at breaking
Okay.
etiquette.
So here's the thing I can tell you though. If it was me who broke etiquette, I'd be glared at. If you broke
Okay.
etiquette, they would just probably nod and just go, okay, yeah.
I
Okay.
love you, Broden.
Shake
Or
their head and say under their
failure.
breath, Gaijin.
Yeah, say, I love that Broden's actually been there. I gotta say shit. I get to just
I have
say it.
done deep studies into this stuff.
what
I
I'm
have
saying.
been there. Like I know how
You
it
almost-
works.
We looked into getting you to move there.
I am still looking into move there. I will also say though,
Ow.
like I have
A lot.
yeah, it's a lot. But I also know that like if you make the effort to follow the
They
traditions,
appreciate the try.
yes, you don't have to get it perfect. They're perfectly understanding with it. Just try your hardest to do it. If you were trying to be as polite as you can.
Good to know. Someday,
Yeah.
when I get a honeymoon, that's where we want to go.
It's
I
a
just want-
very nice place. Tokyo will fill up an entire month if you let it. Very
Yeah, I
easily.
just
Now.
when we're there, I'm giving Broden my wallet. I'm not trustworthy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what Alpharad did and end up having to get 3 more suitcases.
I am taking
Oh.
I
you
wanted to go somewhere other than Tokyo because
I want to go to Iga.
head south then, because that's where you get like a well. Hang on, do you like
I think
more
we were-
beaches?
Let's discuss this on break.
Oh yeah, sorry. I get
Yeah,
distracted
sorry.
easily when we get talking about
Yeah,
Our
no,
body ate Japan. I
Yeah.
forgot.
It is just the same thing. But yeah,
Okay.
so unless we had other discussion topics, we can move on to day 2.
I think we're about wrapped up.
Yeah.
For now.
Anything from Yordrick the Quiet?
I was gonna say actually,
I haven't
yeah,
been-
Yordrick,
I've been
what
talking.
did you
talking
read?
a
whole
bit,
map,
yeah.
but
Yeah, I know. I meant just during this conversation.
I mean,
you
I
didn't
made
get a
this
chance to
sta-
chime in, so I didn't know if you wanted anything.
I did make the statement of, so it's just sort of an assumed failure for any visitors.
It's just more that we know that the culture's very different than everywhere else. So, and it, it's kind of one of those things where it's much easier to grow up in it than if you don't. So, it's kind of more you get a pass for messing it up.
Get the pass?
It's kind of like the difference between a commoner and a noble when it comes to etiquette at a fancy ball, for example.
Starts having war flashbacks to learning etiquette.
The Lady Vivian just correcting you
Yeah.
the entire day.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
This time she just hands Dahlia the whip.
No.
What? Why?
Because she needs a cane.
Oh.
Dolly sets it down, but steps back.
It's such a caning.
Sheesh.
Oh god.
But so we'll move on to the next day. Okay, so I believe Dahlia and Peleus wanted to go speak to the religious rebellion. Who wanted to go with them?
I wanna go.
Okay, so look at Scrap. He's been there before. Remember, he's the one who first failed the Glyph of Warding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yordrick and Flora, anything you two want to do?
Yordrick would
Things
just
around town.
If Flora has no problem with it, Yordrick would accompany her and help her get whatever she's needing. Anytime she's just in a store, he's gonna be writing some stuff down in some notes he has.
Well, Yordrick, if you want to accompany me, let's see, what did I have planned today? I have to drop off some letters. I wanted to do a little bit of shopping. I need to get something for Tofu. He could use some enrichment. And, well, that's part of the shopping. So, yeah.
That's
Okay,
fine.
so
I'll
why
be
don't
out
we do
on-
the other
I've
people
come to
first?
Find out that apparently I have a low vitamin D for some reason.
Kat, so why don't we do the other people first, and you message me the letters, who they're going to, and what you're buying. So you work on that, and we're gonna do the other people first, okay?
Yep.
So, Peleus,
Hi.
you are now leading these people into a swamp.
Swamp.
So I will need a survival check to navigate. You've been
Do
here
you ha-
before.
Do you have the schwa?
Bardic inspiration.
All right.
1 butterfly, please.
And then I'll roll the 46 plus 2, 17.
Okay, you're able to get to a familiar sight. A hobbit hole in the ground with a door handle. What that door handle did, you don't remember.
Okay, well.
Okay, you want to knock first?
Fine enough, yep. I'll walk up and knock because I don't remember what happened last time.
Yep. Wisdom save.
2.
Why? What are you? You don't even remember what you're doing. You don't really remember why you're here.
Why are we here? Wait, why are we out in the swamp again? Were we going to talk to the frog?
No.
No.
Peleus, we were here to talk to the group of, religious people out here. You were leading us here?
I was? I could have sworn we were going to see the frog.
None of this sounds
wait.
familiar. You think they're gaslighting you?
Is Dahlia trying to gaslight gatekeep girl boss me?
Yes. She's very good at it.
I'm gonna start to walk over.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Let's see. So it's just a wisdom save.
Yep.
And now we start
4.
rolling low.
Same result. Why are you here?
Alright, all I can see that and just go, okay, something's up there.
Never get that feeling of deja vu.
She's just gonna shout out then.
Why are we out in the swamp again?
I don't remember. I
See-
thought we were going to talk to the frog.
She's gonna
They have.
shout towards the hole, not approach it though.
Okay.
Hello? My friends were bringing me here to talk to you about your plan, and we have some news updates for how we're doing about getting rid of the demon cult people.
Burden, do you know Mage Hand?
No.
Oh, sad.
God, if only.
You could just get a stick.
As perception
maybe-
check from anybody.
Sure. 10.
Natural 1. She's just watching you two stumble around like, where?
Oh,
Crap.
oh my god.
Okay, it's 18.
Oh.
I DM rolled it, but
Yeah,
I clicked the wrong button.
happens. Scrap, you just see, and you, because I love that you don't know why. There's just a periscope coming out of like the dirt that looks at you guys. So to you, an eye stalk just came out of the ground.
Dahlia, is the frog underground? Is that
We're
where
not
he lives?
here
You
to
didn't
see the
it,
frog.
Only Scrap sees it.
Oh, okay.
He just goes, ah! And then he stances up to try and fend it off.
Do you grab anything in defense?
Shovel.
Shovel.
Which one?
I don't know. First one he grabs probably the copper one.
First one he grabs the bronze shovel. Okay. Swung. Scrap has drawn a weapon.
Scrap, put it away.
What?
I'm trying.
He just points the shovel at, but
It's not. The eyeball's not gone.
But thing.
He points at it though. Do I see it?
Yes, it's not gone.
Hello? I don't know what you did to them, but can I please talk to someone? Anyone?
What's your offer?
Help getting rid of the snake cult?
Okay.
Thank you.
that's why we're here.
Oh my god.
As it goes away, and then just a halfling comes out of the hole with wispy white hair and a broom mustache. You wear your holy symbol loud and proud when you're out of the city, don't you?
Oh hell, she's been wearing it loud and proud in the city.
Ah! You can come in.
Thank you?
She's gonna circle around where they were to go in.
Is this your security?
We're not
Acolytes?
alone, right?
They were here before talking to your group. They were showing me here, and they forgot everything apparently.
Yeah, that's our security system. If you try to open the door, it'll erase your memories.
Huh? Very good.
Don't need a lot of guards if you don't know why you're here.
Yeah, true.
As he happily leads you guys into the hole. Peleus, duck.
Where?
He's always here, actually.
Yeah.
Wah.
Right. Yes, as you go in, you see not quite as nice as Bilbo's house, but it is an underground hobbit hole.
Wow, you guys really made this into something.
It's like it's almost genetic. I'm just kidding. It was just for safety.
That's fair.
But yes, they literally sit you in a quote-unquote war room, and you are served earthenware cups of tea.
Thank you.
Do you taste it?
Yeah.
It is hot leaf juice.
She does
This
not.
is
She does
Zuko.
not make a comment of it.
This is some Zuko tea.
Yeah. She's thinking to herself, "They're doing with the best they can."
This tastes like hot leaf juice, Uncle. That's what all tea is. How
I
dare
can't believe
you?
someone related to me would say such a
The
thing.
angriest he's ever been.
Yeah.
No,
War
I think the
crimes
angriest he
I-
was when he said, "You need to start asking yourself the real questions."
Well, no, I think it's when he told Zhao, "I will murder you."
Not just.
And that you sit down and ask yourself the real questions. How are you holding up in Shadowheart's estimation?
So,
Whatever you do to that moon,
Side chat.
I will release it on you.
guys, Micah.
I stopped.
So, yes. What do you mean you can help?
Well, I have, with my friends here, been trying to get rid of the servant myself in the side of the city. I was originally the one who wanted to come here to get rid of it. Got quite a bit of work done. We should, hopefully, have the White Rose Guard Knights on our side. Let's see. I'm not sure if they mentioned we got rid of the Stitchman just so that it's easier to move around in the swamp, but we did that, just in case. We were hoping to get your help. We also got the help of one of the bigger families in the town, in their own way of supporting. Of course, you know, they have their own interests. But, yeah, we should hopefully have an attack attempt against the snake cult here soon. We even have 2 ways of infiltration.
I always liked those bitter black people that kept to themselves.
Yeah, I think I'll do that myself next
That's
time.
always a good thing to do. Now, I assume Ajmi has told your friends of our ritual.
Yes, and I was hoping I may ask you to tweak it a little bit. Because I
Okay.
think this could genuinely work, and I think with your support, it would push us over the edge to just wipe this thing out.
Now, I do have to add some disclaimers.
AJ, how much do I remember of their ritual?
The gist. Kill girl, angel smash.
Do we remember our last meeting with them at least?
Oh yeah, you just...
Okay.
You
It was
don't
just
remember
blanking
what-
on the reason we were there again.
Yeah, it's why you're there, and then they erase what the door does.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, this isn't a true summon celestial spell, Missy.
I
What
We
if
are
you
not
spread it out
capable of
among
that.
multiple people?
Exactly, and without knowledge of a high priest, which we are unfortunately now without, breaking the dimensional barriers will cost life. An innocent life.
Breaking the dimensional barriers cause damage to the plane.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's maybe not the best idea. That's why I'm kind of here asking if we can get support in other ways.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to get that on the table.
Fair enough.
Now, unfortunately, most of our paladins and battle priests, they were killed. But
I
we have a good group of medics.
Medics are important. We could use medics.
We can happily offer support in forms of a bit of holy water and some medical attention.
I would not say no to either of those.
Holy water would be rather effective.
Yeah. Wait, so you're saying holy damage may do good?
If these are what we think they are, then the holy lights should smite them all.
Got something to do later? Alright.
What? Wait, where's the holy light coming from? I missed that part.
He's just being poetic.
Mm-hmm. He's being dramatic. He's a priest. It's their whole thing.
I mean, yeah, I would like to ask you, obviously, you know, I understand you guys have been out here for quite a long time trying to get back your city after they threw you out. And frankly, I just want to see, you know, the actual gods reinstated there.
We do appreciate that, and forgive me for overstepping, Missy, but you have this natural radiance about you. Has anyone told you this?
She turns to Valley's strap. See, guys, you could mention it more.
Do not see it. It's like some sort of. Well, not
Careful,
not quite a martyr. You're alive.
Careful, that's how you become a martyr.
Yeah,
That is how you become one of those.
not
Don't do
looking
that.
to become one of those yet.
That's bad for your health.
Yeah, I think I'll put it on the back burner for maybe indefinitely.
Now, when you're my age, feel free to do it, but I don't think you'll get to my age.
How old are you? Is it
You
because
just
I'm
start
different?
finger counting.
Is it because I'm like my race
About
doesn't live as long?
$1.75.
Yeah, we don't live that long. Maybe something to do equivalent though.
Yeah, maybe, but when your back's all twisted out and you can barely make it to the battlefield.
Well, then God is grace.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways. Yeah, so I mean we would definitely appreciate some of that. So you're saying that without a head priest you wouldn't be able to do a summon celestial.
Correct. Only our head priest had that ability. And unfortunately, it wasn't even the fight that took him. It was the sickness.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately that's about out of my reach.
Yes. Sadly, some of it got a little wet and his feet started to rot off and he just couldn't fight the infection.
Ooh, gangrene.
He got Vietnamed.
Yeah. It is a swamp. I'm lucky enough to where, you know, water gets on me if it sizzles off very quickly.
We all have our benefits. For
Yeah.
example, I'm hard to see if I don't want you seeing me.
I mean, you guys put out an elaborate trap out front, I gotta admit.
Yeah, that was... We used to have this priest of Anvil, and she was just a master-level spellcaster. I'm talking... She was a very high-level mage.
What happened to that one?
Oh, she was a Kenku, and unfortunately... No, Erica. What's the bird people that can fly?
Eric Kuroka?
Yeah, they don't live very long.
No.
She sort of put that permanent charm as her final act.
It was a good act. Works well.
Yeah, she enchanted the door handle.
Yeah, so Would you all be willing to help us? I mean, I really do think this is the best chance we have to take down the cult and make sure no one dies.
It's entirely possible that others might be caught in the crossfire if things get a bit chaotic and break out of the church.
As of right now, we believe that they don't have a clue of what's going to happen. We're keeping our fingers crossed on that, and we don't think there's any reason why they should have an idea. So, yeah, it should be a surprise attack, jump them, hopefully kill this false god, and reclaim the city for the real gods.
Might I offer you some advice? There's some rather, well, not the greatest. There's some determined young whippersnappers who go off and fight. We see them fighting monsters here in the swamp. Maybe they could help you in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, the Gilden Town?
Oh, if that... yes, sorry. When you're gone for so long, you forget places. Things might change.
Oh, it's fine.
That's fine. I think we're on relatively good terms with them. We could certainly have a chat with them on our way back into town.
In case sneaking in don't work, you may have to come at this from the front.
Honestly, a two-pronged attack may not be the worst thing. Split their forces.
I mean, if we do want to sneak in, we could always use some smoke bombs or something.
That's
If I
true.
might make a suggestion, we could have the Knights of the Order. If we can manage to get them to attack, we could coordinate with them. While the Knights distract the gods, the Snake Guardians, and the clergy, perhaps we can...
Wait, Dahlia, don't you have one?
One what?
The bottle.
Yes.
I also still have mine.
Wait, you have one?
What?
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about the teleportation bomb. If we needed to get in there, you know.
That could be useful. Yeah.
By the way, when are you gonna give that back to me?
See, I was thinking, I know how to use this really well.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get some more tea, he senses the tension.
And I keep it for a little bit.
What are you gonna use it for?
Sneaky.
Where? And why can't I know about it?
Oh, it's not. No, Strap. Not many people in the party are good at stealth. I for some reason was elected last time. I feel like it'd be a good idea for me to keep it just in case I need to make quick escapes if I have to stealth again.
Crosses his arms. I'm good at stealth.
That, and it also provides me with a layer of fog that I don't need to see out of to attack.
I mean, it's not fog. It's like full-on smoke.
Either way, pedantic.
Smoke and a fire genasi. Sounds like it goes together.
Where there's smoke, there's firecrackers, sir.
If you don't give it back, I expect compensation.
That is fair. How about I give it back to you right now, and if there's a stealth mission, or I feel like there's a way for me to use it, or at some point I want to, compensate you for it, we do that.
Okay, just don't say the thing.
I wasn't going to. She'll hand you the bottle.
Hold on.
Say I want to be reasonable.
No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
well-
good enough.
Yeah, and I'll have a never-smoking bottle.
Wait, is that good enough? Because that's not with proficiency or anything.
For what?
What are you rolling?
To see if he says it?
I was seeing how smart he is.
I think a 13 is good enough to know not to say it. If that's what you're rolling for.
Just say
Hey,
thank you for the smoke bomb, Dahlia. Come on. You know you want to.
Damn it, Devil Palace. Damn it, Ghost of Palace, even though he's alive and right in front of us.
What do you think, AJ? Is 13 enough?
How about we just flip a coin?
Flip coin's probably pretty good.
Scrap, roll a d2. Call it 1 or 2.
Nah, I think given it's been a while, and you're kind of acting up this weekend, I think you're gonna say it.
He says good because it'd be really bad if one of us said smoke bomb.
The entire room fills with smoke, and you just
Yeah,
hear
the entire base fills with smoke.
you just hear her go, "Gosh, damn it, Scrap."
I'm back with the whole my hit me.
Sorry, that was my friend. He's an idiot sometimes.
Oh my, I can't see.
I would say
Damn
let's
it, now-
open a window, but I don't want to send out smoke outside.
Yeah, damn it, now I have to navigate by taste.
Scrap, can you say it again so it shuts off?
Plus 20 Kingdom Hearts plus 5?
I don't know what that is.
There's so many Kingdom Heartses.
There really are.
But 20 plus 5.
I don't know.
Good enough. Ow, ow, ow. So what now, Smokey the Bandit?
Oh, I'm trying to see. Can I clear this with thaumaturgy or something?
No.
I don't think you can.
I think this would take a gust of wind spell or something, or let
Well,
it air
there's
out.
not even a place to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So, can we expect your support, though? For the
I
raid?
tried to come give you some holy water, but meet me midway.
I will meet you midway.
She's gonna try to meet him midway.
1 sec, I'm getting a phone call. I just have to tell him pound sand.
Hello? AJ, this is an emergency. We have to get the pound sand. Beep.
There's been an accident, Adrian.
AJ, there's been an accident. Yeah, that's right. Pound sand. Anyways, D&D. So... Phone starts to ring again. God, what do they want? It's like an emergency or something.
Well, at least we got holy water. Someone else should hold on to that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how good Palius would be with holy water on him.
Unironically, will kill me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it doesn't even have an effect on a regular humanoid.
No, it doesn't. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, but it will work on Palius.
You have noticed she has not mentioned anything about possibly another demon-esque thing there.
Yeah, don't worry about
Assisting.
that. That's not an important detail.
Yeah, it's not an important detail. This one we're not keeping in the city after.
Okay. Yeah, like we're taking this one home with us. You
Yeah.
know? It's not a problem for you guys. They're our problem.
Okay, sorry about that. Did I miss anything funny?
Yes. Anyways.
Yep, I told
Damn
no.
it,
I
I want to
don't
know.
Nope. You say no to everyone else. I'm gonna say no to you.
Good, no, good. So as you find him, you hear a collapse onto the floor and glass shatter.
Oh gosh, damn it.
What's happening?
Hello?
Hello?
You hear nothing.
Should I open the
She's-
door?
I mean, yeah, probably, and she's gonna like search around for the guy.
So I'm just gonna run
how
up
low
to
you
open.
searching?
So I'm just gonna run up to open the door.
How am I what?
How low do you search? He's short.
Pretty low. I mean,
Our smoke's gonna go upwards, so going down is probably a good idea.
Yeah, so as you drop prone, you see something very, very unfortunate.
Oh no.
did he die of cardiac arrest or a dagger?
His throat is in front of him.
So that's an issue.
Oh,
Mhm.
that sounds like a serious medical.
So
condition.
Dolly, how do you react to just seeing this man's throat ripped out?
Alright, so guys, we're not alone in here. Good job, Scrap!
That's casual.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and use the fucking thing real quick here. I'm gonna roll a D10.
What thing? We're talking full monkey or?
No, not full monkey. We're not going full.
Oh
full
my
monkey
god,
on
he
this.
didn't go full ape.
Yeah, no, not in the den full of fucking priests. Very religious people. That feels like a bad idea to do unless I absolutely have to.
So
Yeah.
as the door opens and the fog clears, you just hear a shriek, and suddenly daggers and maces are drawn. What did you do?
We didn't do anything. I thought someone else in here did something.
You're the only variables.
How do you know one of you wasn't compromised?
Actually, he does bring up a good point about that.
They're claw marks, you little idiot.
None of us have claws!
I don't think any of us
Okay,
have claws.
Not true.
Okay, I don't have claws. And those two were on the other side of the room.
It's not deception.
It's not. That is persuasion. That is, hey.
Yeah.
Can I roll a perception based on hearing to see if I heard anything while that whole thing happened?
Why do
it
I
was
roll
just
so low tonight?
Peleus, speak.
I was gonna say, could I roll a perception to see if I could have heard anything extra when that happened? Because I can't see it happen.
Yes,
You're, like-
it'll be a difficult check.
Okay. 14.
Nope.
Damn. Oh well.
They do not believe you with a 16.
It was 11, but that's fine.
No, I rolled a 16.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
You're not going anywhere.
I don't want to fight
mean-
you.
I'm already at the door, so
Actually, that's hilarious that that's the thing.
I had to open it to clear the smoke. So
Your kobold has claws.
And he's at the
And?
fucking door.
The smoke was up for quite a while.
She's looking at Scrap with such anger. Like, gosh, damn it.
what?
Had to fucking say the thing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I think this is a good spot for a break, don't we all?
Yeah, let's go.
We'll be back in 15. Okay, so back at the hole.
Wait, I thought we were gonna go shopping. Aww.
Do you want to cut away from the hole?
No,
Mm,
let's see what happens in
yeah.
the hole. My husband goes, what hole?
Just wink at him. Cat, for the love of God, just wink at him.
I'm not gonna answer. I'm just laughing.
Boo.
Hey!
You know, in the hole.
It's funnier this way.
Fell in the hole.
So I'm gonna guess there's no way of talking out of this. Or
haven't really tried the option
proving our innocence in some way.
If you have proof, you're gonna have to say it now.
Okay, look at his
I'm-
arms. Take Scrap out of the smoke and look at his arms. Does that look like the arms of someone who
That is
ripped
true.
someone?
If he did it, he would have blood on his claws.
That's a good point as well.
I mean, this guy had his throat ripped open. There is gore on something if he's the one who did it. I think everyone should show their hands.
Oh, sorry. I was drinking. Okay. Show him your hands. By the way, no one deactivated the smoke bomb.
Yeah, I thought Dahlia did.
Yeah.
Dahlia doesn't. I didn't think you had it.
No, I think
I
she said
told
the word,
Scrap
so they were-
to deactivate the smoke bomb.
I mean, I would have when I went up to open the door.
Okay. I was like, just smoke bomb.
I mean, if that was the case, no one would know what's going on.
That's true.
So has the smoke actually cleared though?
I'll say by now it's cleared. It's clearing enough.
Okay.
So you all. What about weapons? Clawed weapons of any kind.
All I
I
got
don't
is
think I
this-
own any of those.
I got the sword. I got some shurikens. I don't think I have anything else legitimately.
Looks at Peleus because whip wounds ain't that different from claw wounds.
Okay, full disclosure.
You would hear
They
a
would-
whip.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was waiting for. Just raise your hand. Sound barrier?
Okay, full disclosure. I'm very heavily armed. I have about 5 knives on me, a clawed gauntlet, a whip, and a quarterstaff. All of which are still on me and currently not covered in blood.
I'd like to point out clawed gauntlet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, anything to say about that?
I have 2 actually. I never.
You're not really making your case any better.
Yeah, she's just kind of sitting there with like her fingers like in between her like on her temple just right now, just kind of going.
I'm being honest with them. Would you rather I lie and they find it on me afterwards?
I mean, I give you that. That is true. I thank you for the honesty. I do think that does not help the situation. You said there's no blood on them, right?
I said they are on my person and not covered in blood. I haven't used them in a very long time.
I have
Don't
noodly
you know
arms.
prestidigitation?
Does that clear blood?
It cleans.
Yes.
It says it
The
unsoils
blood
them,
would still
yeah.
exist. You just move it off the knives, technically.
Huh?
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't just
Because-
magically disappear.
They're all still holstered like on him under his jacket. Like they're not, you know.
They are willing to offer you, literally, due to Dahlia's radiance. Now, you thank him for all the religious shit he does. They're willing to offer you trial by zone of truth.
Deal.
Scrap Palace, do you object in any way?
Better than fighting our way out if you're fine.
Yeah.
Swear to God, it was either of you two.
Scrap, did you say yes, or I didn't hear you?
Yeah, this.
I said yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They pull out a scroll, cast Zone of Truth around the entire place, and first ask Dahlia, did you kill him or have anything to do with his death?
No.
And I'll say, and you're all choosing not to make the save, right?
Yep.
Yes.
You're all choosing to be under the truth. Okay. I forgot there was a save, so I just wanted to...
They would
Yeah,
know
they-
also if you even if you made it. So.
Yeah, they know if you make the save.
Oh, I know, I just wanted to check.
Trying really.
Now, Peleus, did you have anything to do with this person's death? Or know anything about it?
All I know is that the smoke bomb went off because Scrap was a bit silly, and now this man is dead. I have absolutely no reason to kill him and did not.
Scrap?
I assume they asked the same question.
They asked the question, do you know who killed this man, or did you have anything to do with his death?
No, Scrap did not kill this man or have anything to do with his death.
Did any of you have anything to do with his death?
No, we did not.
Everyone I want to hear everyone say it.
They each do one by one by one by one.
All right.
So So what I'm hearing is, no, Scrap had nothing to do with his death.
Yep.
Okay.
Gramp, you
Okay.
motherfucker.
They are uneasy, but they have literally no choice but to believe you.
If they know it's the truth.
Where's the roll? Where's the zone? It's truthful.
Yeah.
That's how court should work.
That's all it takes.
Micah, work on magic. I want zone of truth in every courtroom in the United States.
Solve a lot of issues.
Sure, I'll get
Oh.
right on that.
Just so, did you do that?
Well, no, here's the thing. It would really fall into lawyer stuff again, because I've heard people talk about Zone of Truth where it is very specific for wording.
Yeah, it would be because
So, they ask you to please just step aside while they could. They're gonna take you to a side room.
Yeah.
This is a little.
Do we may want to search for any... I mean...
They can cast detect evil and good. They offer that.
I mean... Someone in here would probably sign from that.
yeah, I was saying. Does one of you want to object?
Side eyes. So
if I had to guess, it might be some kind of serpent or something. Probably a beast. Probably wouldn't get anything off of it.
Dahlia's gonna look around with perceive the place, see if she can see anything. Particularly as someone who can turn invisible, she's trying to see if something may move, some dust is kicked up, stuff like that.
I will allow a difficult perception.
No.
No.
Unfortunate.
What a nice house.
Yes. They're very wary of this. And now they have a condition for their help.
Of course.
Nothing outlandish. If you get the Raging Geese to help you, they want a security detail.
Fair. Definitely fair.
That's like their only condition. They just want a security detail now, because soon, because things are getting real weird.
I mean, besides the church, did this guy have any enemy?
Not that we know of. He was a very humble he wasn't even a very high level priest. He was the kind that he would always go around to help feed the unfortunate working in soup kitchens.
Has this happened before?
Has someone's throat just exploded?
Genuine question.
That's a good question.
Not recently.
But it has?
Back when the serpent first drove us out, there were random incidents of just gashes appearing without notice.
Okay, well, so we could probably tie this back to the serpent. That's something. How he was able to do that makes me wonder if you far out enough to not be noticed by it?
We thought we were, and that's what's scaring us.
What exactly did he say when it happened? I forget. Was it anything significant?
No, the words were, well, I'm gonna leave because you were again. I just want to hold on to this, and he said, "I'm gonna be right back." And then he said, basically, now we can't navigate by sight. I need you to meet me halfway. Fall dead.
Okay.
Quick, everyone turn on each other and start killing each other.
That would be
It's the only way.
non-productive.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Oh, fuck out here with a domain expansion, guy.
Oh my god, we're in Jujutsu guys.
Oh my god.
Better not be.
You are more special.
Oh no. Oh no.
I call not being Yuji. He's not important.
Can I be Panda?
No.
Oh.
Gordon's
I want to
Panda.
be the Boogie Woogie guy because he's funny.
You can be Toto.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's a fair requirement.
It's fair demand, actually. I was going to suggest that if they're not
Yeah.
They're not suspicious of you anymore.
No, it's just looking around like, the
It's
fuck
just
could have
danger.
caused that? Okay.
Maybe whatever was causing it before snuck in somehow.
You
We
mean
never opened that door.
I'm just kind of throwing ideas at this point.
Hey, who wants to make a medicine check on this guy's thorax?
She was wondering about that.
On his corpse.
I've seen a lot of people in similar situations, so I mean, you know.
I've seen a lot of people be dead before.
She'll bardic inspiration Palace if he wants to check the body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
also you can do that and you can assist.
Okay.
If they'll let me.
Jack of all
if they'll let
trades.
me hear it to, like,
Yeah, that's why you can assist. He said they have no reason to not believe you anymore because they've proven it beyond shadow of a doubt. Good call, 16.
16, roll that bardic.
319 in total.
Okay, Peleus, I'm gonna type it up for you, okay?
Alright, you know.
This isn't a real body.
For now, mind if we cut to the other team?
Sure.
Just while I'm figuring this out, because this is gonna be a fun little MB report I get to write.
Meanwhile, at the other team, boy, I sure hope nothing bad happens with the other.
Meanwhile, not at the hole.
Meanwhile, in town just vibing.
Yep.
The normal.
So, Yordrick, take us away.
Well, it's wherever Flora was taking us. He was just kind of accompanying her, so.
Well, I've got a few places I need to stop at. Did you have anything that you wanted to do?
Nothing that I can do at the moment. I'm mainly just writing some stuff down whenever we stop. I have a couple of ideas I'm working on.
Okay. Well, on that note, I need to pick up a few things, and then, if you don't mind, a little trip into the swamp.
What are we going into the swamp for?
We're just gonna let Tofu have some fun.
Ah. Seems reasonable. I'm sure it's maddening being stuck in a same area for an extended period of time like that.
Yeah, he has been in a corral for quite some time, and truth be told, rabbits and enrichment kind of pricey, so I think I might just take him out to let him have some fun.
Above game. Have you ever seen those races where people are riding ostriches?
No! I didn't know people who weren't kobolds could do that.
I'm just imagining you going into fighter, getting cavalier, and just getting Tofu some armor.
Wait, people who weren't kobolds can do what?
Ride ostriches.
No,
Yeah,
because
there
the
are
minute
ostrich
Tofu goes
races.
into battle,
No,
he's no
so
longer immortal.
Yep.
ostrich
What's
riding
the
riding
armor?
is a thing in our world.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I
That's
said
just a
ostrich,
thing.
not axebeak.
I didn't think they were strong enough to carry a person.
They're very small people,
Okay.
similar with jockeys for horses.
So yeah, I'm gonna start out by looking for a shop where I might find some artist supplies.
Okay, given what you sent me, you are able to find a Narabani import shop.
Ooh.
They specialize in foreign imports from there.
Yes, will do quite nice.
Now, what
And I'm
exactly are we looking for?
Paints, inks,
We go in black and white or colors?
colors.
Okay. A little old Earth Genasi woman looks just literally like you took clay and tried to sculpt a grandma. She unironically uses some of the words that Micah came up with.
Oh.
And she says, Oh, I suppose not many people go for the Eastern variety.
Well,
They say it looks a little thin. They prefer some of that thicker Leonian paint. I appreciate this, young lady.
well, I have somebody I think I hope might appreciate this. Truth be told, I really don't know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
If you could just help me get the best that I can here.
Oh, I
For
see. I
an
see
artist?
what this is. Now these are she just climbs a ladder. It's not a very big ladder. She's little.
Do you need any help, ma'am?
Oh, I've got it. I've been running this shop for quite a while.
Flora is still standing at the base of that ladder, like with a hand up, like
Holding the
kinda
ladder.
Yeah.
You're
As
just
she
standing there
gets
ready
you-
to catch if need be.
She basically gets you this little, not quite a belt, but like an armband with paints all around it. So you could just dip the paintbrush and go from there.
A bandolier of
Ooh.
paint?
Kind of, but just around the arm. Given your weaponized attire, you seem like traveling folks. Something like this would be a lot easier to carry around.
Oh, that actually works quite nicely. Thank you.
Do you need it wrapped? I offer that for free.
Yeah, that would be great.
Anything else while I'm wrapping? As she begins to beatbox.
Oh no.
Grandma starts busting it down for you.
If you could maybe point me in the direction of shop where I might find some tea leaves, perhaps, also imported from Narabani.
She points to her own floor. This is a Narabani import shop.
Oh well, shop for it all in one place.
What does Narabana jewelry look like?
I'll get to you.
Oh, okay.
I gotta be able to focus.
Understandable.
If you were someone who spent most of your life in Narabani, what would you go for? What would be something that would make you think of home?
Hairpins.
I meant as far as the tea,
Ah.
but
Oh, I'll blend something
we
together.
can come back
for
to the
ya.
hairpins.
As she gets it together, and she actually adds to it a red and white teapot with 2 matching Japanese teacups. You know, the kind that there's like cylinders, no like actual handle.
Mm-hmm.
And she adds that in with the tea.
Oh, a full tea set?
Oh.
I don't sell the tea separately.
What happens if people come back for more tea? Do they just have more?
I know they've bought the teapot, you smart shell.
You don't
I was
sell the
just
tea
asking.
separately.
Mic up perception check.
Okay. He was
Behind-
genuinely asking. He 8.
Never mind. Sad.
Okay.
We are.
We're all gonna die.
God, these rolls again.
Except us is gonna be
Actually,
angry
Flora,
old grandma.
I'll let you roll one too.
Oh god, perception?
Yes.
Yeah, I just realized I could have re-rolled for that persuasion earlier.
Could have.
Yeah. 15.
I'll message you what she calls him.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh god.
You share that at your own leisure, but she does actually wrap you up with the tea set that comes with the tea. It basically, I messaged it to you of how much you get. I'm just gonna reiterate it for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find the exact one. 5 whole pots worth of fine quality tea leaves, along with the tea set. It only has 2 cups, but it's a very nice tea set. There you go. So that'll
So
be
very
35 gold pieces from you.
Okay. And I will hand over the gold.
She happily takes it. Thanks you for your business. Now, you son, you wanted a hairpin?
I was more just inquiring what jewelry from Narbonne is in general.
Oh, well, a lot of necklaces and hairpins are not really the ring sort.
Hmm.
As
These hairpin-
proper Narbonnian women tend to keep their hands hidden inside the sleeves of their kimono.
That is interesting.
Where they hide the
What-
knives.
Yes, actually.
Actually, yes.
That is what the knife is for.
The hairpins, what are they usually made of? And
Gold
How are they
and
decorated?
silvers, so usually inlaid with jade or other things like that. Pearls are also quite common.
would it be okay for me to look at some of the ones you have?
Mm-hmm. So basically shows you some. They're not they're not like a museum or high jewelry store, but they are very nice, very traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Some necklaces. There are a lot of beads, less than that, not quite that single strand of like gold or silver.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Magatama style jewels, which is kind of like it's literally like the 1/2 of the yin yang symbol.
Yeah, I know the Matama.
Are you looking to buy?
More just looking to learn.
Oh well. Hold on. As she is going to be digging in her stores, and I'm going to roll if she has something nice for you.
Ooh, I like nice things.
Well, she rolled exactly what was necessary.
Well, okay then.
Basically, she had to roll 40 or below. 1.
That's good.
Nice.
As she pulls out a thick book, about the size of a standard D&D book thick,
Oh,
blows the dust off the cover, and it is literally a Narbonnean jeweler's manual. You got, because I rolled the 1%, you got lucky.
okay, good.
Nice.
If only we could be lucky in other departments.
Like the hole.
Hey man, count our
Yeah.
luck. At least one of us is having a good time.
Exactly. This is what happens when you split the party.
The luck gets divided.
Mm-hmm.
And I eat the luck from both of you.
Unfortunate.
Residual luck.
Now, Micah,
Yes.
how much are you willing to spend on this? What
Uh,
is the top you are willing to spend?
I don't know. This was just sort of a thing he was
Oh.
looking into. It's like, oh, this is a different country's culture and their jewelry. That would be interesting to look at. He wasn't expecting to find a manual for it. The fact that she blew dust off it means that she hasn't used it in who knows how long, so she probably doesn't have a real need or want for it. He'd be aware of that. Unless this is just a very dusty establishment.
He hides just a bag labeled dust.
How dare you? She just uses. I think her Genasi get like mold earth as a cantrip.
Yeah, just to make dust to put on all the books.
She makes the dust so she can blow it off for dramatic effect.
Yeah, to make it seem important.
I've seen someone do that. They buy the dust you used to bathe a chinchilla and put it on books.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it would absorb the moisture.
Yeah, they cannot get wet or they die. Does this book look? She blew dust off it. Does it actually look old? Like, in my
Yeah,
brain
it looks
I'm reading
decently
it?
old. It looks like it's a very traditional manual. The fact that it is not a scroll means it was probably translated into an actual book for export.
Makes sense.
Or, i.e., it could have been translated by Western hands.
Okay. For reference, AJ, how expensive are books in your world? Because I know some people run fantasy.
They are
paper's
not super expensive at all. It's like it's one of those like, hey, depends on what you want to buy. Like an I would call this a rare hardcover book, and I would say that's worth 20 gold. Because it's a leather-bound tome.
Oh. If Yordrick can look at it, he'll look at it for a second and just sort of not really read the book, but just sort of look through the pages a bit, just to make sure there's actual information in there. Is this something you would be interested in selling?
That's why I brought it out.
How would you feel at an offer of 17 gold?
Persuasion.
Okay.
Haggle with Dirt Granny.
Dirt Granny. Ah, yes. The Wisdom Warlock with Persuasion.
Yeah, you're good at talking to people.
You chose this life.
I know. Well, bam! Which,
30.
He just closes it and pushes it back. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Mud breather.
Kind of look at her for a second.
Get slurred?
Is there any chance we could maybe get a bundle discount with everything we're buying here?
He asked too many dumb questions.
What?
Is there any way I could make up for those dumb questions?
You want to okay, difficult persuasion on Granny.
Sounds like Flora's propositioning.
Yeah. Goddamn, Flora.
No.
Anyway, I can.
Is there anything else I can pay with?
19.
I need that mad.
Good for you. She's willing to now sell to you for 25.
Yordrick, think about this as a tax write-off.
It literally is.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
An investment in your work life.
Yordrick will just look at her, put the gold on the table, and then reach for the book.
He does not slap you with a ruler.
The heck did I do?
Apparently
Many dumb
exists.
questions.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you have been most helpful. And
Well, you have a nice day now, dear.
Thank you very much.
You exit import store.
As Yordrick walks out, as the door closes, you just hear some like gravelly noises come out of his mouth. Flora,
You okay?
Pebble dirt, pebble rock.
kind of.
She was an interesting character.
She was rude.
Ryan's Micah work.
I think
Oh,
we- All get that way after so many years, I suppose.
Mind you, he said in Terran, dusty old hag.
You dry bitch.
In fact, yes.
Damn it, Toma.
Coming out of left field with that one, but thank you.
Well, perhaps our next shop will be a bit more pleasant.
Can't be much worse unless we get stabbed or our throat torn out.
And I'm rolling for chickens.
No.
Hey.
That turf
Hey, he didn't have beef with them.
Yordrick did nothing wrong.
Kales Yordrick staples a note to him. Tell Scrap Chicken says hello.
Oh, Yordrick's dead, is it? Here's this backup kick. Anyways.
But yeah, so where do you want to go next, Flora? Or do you want to cut back to the hole?
It's up to everybody else. I would be looking for I guess an artisan's guild or shop or something for the one thing I messaged you about.
Oh yeah, you usually find a glassblower's shop. Micah, it's hot in here.
I will try to find somebody to speak with about commissioning that project.
Okay. You see obviously a drow person. Well, howdy.
You do commissions, personal
Oh,
projects?
we can do some custom glass work. Well, rather I can. I work here by myself.
I'm looking for a poppy inside of a sphere.
Do you have one?
Well, it's not fresh, but and she'll actually she'll pull out her spell book, sort of flip through the pages, and pull out a press poppy.
Are you willing to give him that?
No.
Oh, that's
You
what
can
they were
look at
asking.
it.
If you had one that you wanted put in glass.
No.
If you had one on hand.
I don't have one on hand, but
How about just a glass flower?
that could work. Could you make it look?
Well, I could easily do it, make it look like a real one. You'd be surprised how many of those we get commissioned. Folks is allergic to flowers sometimes, and they want to give these to those they're sweet on.
He's such a southern drow. Is he?
Underdark is as
Hey,
south
he
as it
has a
gets.
southern
I was gonna say,
draw.
is he southern enough to come from a land down under?
No, then he'd be violent.
Well, if you could do something like that, I would appreciate it. She's gonna tuck that flower back into that spell book real quick. Back nice and safe.
Give me a day.
Okay. Do you do deliveries?
I
Perhaps,
can.
or would I?
If it's in town.
It is. Yes. If you wouldn't mind, I have a note to go with it.
Oh, easily. Just leave that here, and it'll be 10 gold pieces, madam.
All right.
All right, that is taken care of.
Gold.
Micah, she has purchased a glass flower.
You kind of come back towards the entrance and where Yordrick is, and he's just sort of writing stuff down in some papers that he has.
Well, that's taken care of. Did you have any interest in anything here?
Kind of looks at his claws. I don't think I have quite the skin for this kind of work, so not really.
Fair. Well, I suppose all that's left is I need to find somewhere to buy some bottles to restock my travel pack and let Tofu have his fun.
All right.
Oh, and my letters. I almost forgot. Gotta make a stop at the post office.
Those are easily taken care of, but...
What?
Micah?
Considering what we are likely expecting to get involved with soon, do you think it might behoove us to go ahead and stock up on some possible healing items or any other thing we might think the group would benefit from?
You know, that's not a terrible idea. I suppose we could find a shop and see what we can get our hands on.
You have money?
I have money.
After all that.
You're not poor yet? What am I doing?
No, I still have some money. I might be able to get one healing potion if I need to.
You're not
Damn
poor
near,
yet.
but,
You
you
need to be
know.
more poor.
I could make you more poor if you want to be a little bit more poor.
If you want to try to mug us, we can just get money from whatever they have.
And chickens.
He just pops out and Yordrick decks him in the nose. Don't do that!
He pops out of he pops out of your shell.
That's
Get out.
That is a violation of privacy.
Okay. So yeah, those at the poison shop is actually where those are sold. I will say you can get an anti-venom or an antitoxin as well. Bless you.
How much are these running?
Check the handouts. $10 for an anti-venom, 12 for an antitoxin, 25 for a potion.
Oh. Well, I can get
I
two
think
healing
I'm
potions.
good for right now.
You can also get hypodermic throwing needles.
That's right, that was a thing, wasn't it?
Yes.
Uh,
Now we need a character who specializes in those.
Anti-venom
Kill Yordrick.
is- You joke, but
Yordrick, you have fun shopping. I'll wait outside. I've been quite loose with my pocketbook today.
AJ, what is the difference between anti-venom and antitoxin exactly?
Let me just double check that in my notes real quick, okay?
Okay.
One's for if you get bit, one's for if you step on a spike.
Kinda, yeah, actually.
Yeah, I can see that.
So the venom would
So
be...
the antitoxin gives you advantage against poison.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-venom, if you can get it within a turn of you being poisoned, ends it.
Turn of being poisoned.
So, i.e., you have to administer it within a turn.
Hmm.
Like, same round.
Like an EpiPen.
Yep.
That's...
It can end the poison condition if you can get it within the round it was delivered.
And antitoxin just gives you an Is that it?
Advantage.
So that
Yeah,
one's so one of them is a preventative, the other one is a
Cure.
cure.
The
So-
antitoxin lasts an hour.
Okay. So that's stuff you take before you're gonna get poisoned, while the venom is you have to use it immediately after you're poisoned.
Yep.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, the real trick is you bring both, and it's like Rad-X and Rad-Away.
Mm-hmm. That's actually what inspired it. You can get needles.
Micah doesn't get that joke because he doesn't play Fallout.
No, I played it enough to see both of those items. Sheesh. I guess I'll just go ahead and get one healing potion for right now, and then I'll just get one anti-venom and one antitoxin, so that's... 2,
Okay.
4... That's just 50 gold.
He also asks if you'd like to buy a snake.
No thank you.
Alright. I will flash back to when you first got here. This guy does just sell snakes.
Anti-venom... Let me add it, darn it.
Okay, so is that all you got, Micah?
Yes.
Okay, back to the hole.
Doo-doo-doo.
Back to the plot.
Hey.
Palace, you're in a hole.
Fuck, why does it always go back to me?
Because you wanted to roll the medicine check and I gave you the result.
Right, true.
Nice
Let's
try,
just go
Sport.
refresh my brain real quick. Oh, yeah.
Dahlia, you're doing
Mhm.
great.
Dahlia, did anyone come with me to check on it as well, I'm assuming?
Dahlia did.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, from what I can tell, it wasn't done in one motion. There's a slight bit of cross right here. Looks like there was 2 hits, and there's some sort of green fluid. I'm pretty sure his blood isn't green, so I'm assuming that's going to be some kind of poison.
So like a bite mark. That's scraped
No,
down.
Definitely claws.
Okay.
But you see there's 3 marks right there. If you saw teeth, well, it would be either shredded or far more indentations. Although given the nature of our foe, I'm not entirely sure if the poison is supernatural or not.
Well, I mean, one thought does occur to me. What if, well, I mean, the priests that we got information out of, they did show that some of the priests do get sort of snake-like abilities or modifications, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Poisonous claws might be something.
Possible. In fact, it's more than likely.
Snakes are well known to strike from a distance or from a hidden area, so maybe
Also-
one did.
And like most predators, they're usually opportunistic.
Probably saw the smoke bomb as a good hiding place.
Sorry.
I already said I'm sorry.
If they had... Well, if they were in a position to use the smoke bomb, though, that means they were already here.
That's what worries me.
And my guess is... they're not making an escape just yet.
Strap's still at the door, isn't he?
I mean, I'm assuming there's been a whole crowd, basically, at this point. That's like come to the room. AJ?
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking to Dahlia still.
No, I was asking you. Like, I switched voices to try to...
It's hard to tell with you.
Okay.
There have been people trying to exhume the body, but they are letting you take a look.
Okay.
Peleus,
Mm-hmm.
when you were last here, did you ever get a count of how many priests were in the room?
No.
Nope.
No one asked.
I wish we could have them check the thing, but I think that would not be good. I'm a little scared to just leave them here.
Mm-hmm.
We can't take them back to the city, though.
Not all at once,
Are you
no.
Sure,
No,
that's
you
a
can't.
good idea.
Not right now.
Also, if they're on guard, what are the chances that whatever this was is going to try again so soon?
Mm,
Because now it's known.
and even if it doesn't, it has a couple days to probably do some more.
No, I'm gonna change the whole music.
I don't know what to do in this scenario. I don't have any magic that can locate what could have done this.
Yordrick sneezes.
I don't even... The worst part is I don't even think Detect Evil and Good gives you the location of the creature.
No, it just says
doesn't.
it's
So
there.
if there is one
That
here...
would still be good information to have.
Not if it
It's
No,
going
not
to be
No.
ping-pinged
No, it
either
will
way.
not.
yeah.
it'll
Yeah,
it'll
Bing's
it'll
plan.
just detect Peleus.
Yeah.
They
We
always
can know
gonna
how
do-
many, though.
No, you don't.
No.
Hold on.
Double check,
It's
but I
just-
don't
it didn't
think
happen.
so.
It tells you like if it's within range. It doesn't tell you like their location or which one. I think even.
Or how many?
Yeah.
As
It
well as
literally just
where the
pings-
creature is located.
Yeah, I think you need divine sense to like know if a specific creature is.
For the duration, you know if it is or where it is located.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
Never mind then. That would actually help. Okay.
Well,
I'm seeing
it means
extra.
it
But then they would also see
locate
you as a fiend.
Yes.
Yeah, which is also a slight problem because this is a bunch of religious people who are also
Yeah.
super on edge.
Yeah. Not saying it's a great idea.
No,
But it is an idea.
it could be an idea. I could maybe talk my way out of it.
Peleus,
If you
could
know
do me a
which
favor?
Might be a bad idea.
Somehow make yourself enough room between them and the spell.
Peleus, can you do me a favor?
What?
Could you go outside and check the surrounding area? Maybe a couple feet away?
You want me to comb the rest of the hole?
Not the hole. She's gonna try. Can't she whisper to him without people notice? Like,
Oh, yeah.
if you're not close enough and they do it and they detect something, that means something else is here.
Alright. Fine.
You can come back. Just come back in just a minute. Then,
What are we doing?
then again, no, because that's conversation to 10 minutes. So if he just comes back, it's just gonna detect him as well.
Mhm.
Well, I would say you definitely have a plan, and it could definitely have very positive results.
No, fuck it. We got nothing else.
I say,
I mean,
what's the thing you notice would go bad? If he came back.
Just
Hmm.
stay a distance out. I'll wave you back when we're sure. And
Gotcha.
if you see
I'll go
anything, if you see someone run out, tag them to the ground and smash their teeth in if they seem to be demon-like.
Like, I'm just gonna throw this
What?
to you because this is something I know you in and out of character would come up with. Hey, big strong guy, keep watch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much what she's saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's kind of picking
It
up
just-
right now. I'm just letting
just-
him finish.
keep watch outside of the radius of this thing.
Yeah, it's
This
it's literally one of those. This would just be a logical thing.
She wants you
Yeah,
to
no.
be the wall.
I
for
am
the
not
escape.
I am not protesting this. You don't have to convince me here.
I
No,
believe
just-
in a little
just
both
trying
ways. So
to-
what's the plan?
Palace is gonna go, make sure nothing gets out. We're gonna have them use their magic to see if they can find anything. And if they do, we will deal with it.
What kind of magic?
Detect evil and good.
Okay. Where should I stand?
Next to
You guys
me.
will have him at the doorway or something. Because I'm gonna be outside. If Scrap can at least block him at the doorway.
Just kind of raising
Yeah, what-
raising an eyebrow to Scrap. Near me?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Are you sure it wouldn't be a better idea if we spread out so we have more coverage?
Well, is there only one way in here, right? One way in and one way out?
Yes, that you can see.
She's asking them.
Oh, we have some escape tunnels and alternate ways in, so we don't trigger the trap.
Oh boy. Well, we're gonna do what we can.
Alright, I'll go stand
We
a bit away in
appreciate
case
it.
something tries to escape.
Alright, she's gonna try to lead them to a distance away.
Okay.
I'll be
They're
far
gonna,
enough.
they're
try to be
basically
out of
gonna
the
go
way.
to the dead center of the hideout.
Yeah.
That way, it hits the most area.
She's gonna try to see also if anyone's trying to move away.
Scrap, what are you doing?
He hangs back a little bit, watching the crowd.
Yeah, just keep. Scrap, you want to help with security then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. They are able to cobble together another scroll and cast Detect Evil and Good. Looking around, looking weird at you. Dahlia.
I'm not. Okay.
Not
Should I be
fiend.
concerned?
No, just...
Okay.
Scrap's gonna look up at Dahlia.
It's elemental? Yes.
Some of it.
Well, thanks for the information. As his eyes go slitted and he turns invisible.
She's swiping him. She's gonna try to tackle you immediately. Like,
I knew it.
wait, you did go near Pallius.
And he's dead invisible, though.
Yeah, opportunity attacks and stuff like that. Yeah, it
Don't
does
work
have-
against a creature you can't see.
I'm still blocking it as a hostile creature, so he can't move through me.
That's
He doesn't have
true.
the halfling feature. Unless there's like a... It depends on how big the hallway is or whatever I'd be in. I'll leave that up to DM decision.
I mean, I know exactly what
Scrap, you
she's
have
gonna
anything?
do.
Scrap, you got anything past this?
He does have teleportation bombs, so I mean that might just circumnavigate it completely, but I don't know if that would break invisibility.
Noma?
Hmm.
Got anything you can do?
I mean, they don't know where I am. I could have already.
I haven't
Yeah.
even technically heard really anything either. 'cause
Yeah,
he just-
Pallius doesn't even know, so I would say... If you don't know, that's not hostile.
Yeah, I'd
I mean, if I
probably just
hear
try and
invisible
sneak
footsteps
past
coming to
him.
me, I will be
You-
expecting.
you-
Okay,
would
but then
be-
how about
Like
stealth
perception
check?
versus
Yeah,
stealth.
contested stealth.
Okay, he does have advantage because he. Well,
No,
Wait,
you don't have
no, it's
advantage if you're invisible. We've been over
No,
this.
you do not.
wait, you don't.
That's not how that
Nope.
works.
I have argued that for a while, and we've figured out no.
By definition, invisibility never says you have advantage.
You just aren't seen if you are
Yep.
heard.
So visual stealth checks just become unnecessary. But there's
Yeah.
there's more factors.
I mean, can I shout to Pallius about? Because he did look at me and go, "Thanks for the information." Turn invisible. Like I could at least shout to Pallius
I mean,
as a reaction.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, if you allow that, AJ.
I'm just trying to think of how I'm gonna rule this. Give me 1 sec to think.
Because if you cast invisibility, that's 6 seconds. That's an action.
It's not a spell.
Oh, okay. It's yeah. All right.
It's just a thing.
Okay, gotcha. I have no idea.
Okay, how about this? It gives Peleus advantage on his perception.
Because he's expecting it? Okay.
Yes, because you are expecting it now.
Gotcha. I would have said also, I wanted to put this out there. I did have the whip at the rate. That's what I was going to use just in case. But
Alright, but yeah.
okay.
Roll.
Perception versus stealth.
Bardic.
Eh.
Do
Oh,
it.
you can't.
You
yeah,
can't after the roll.
I said
You
before
fail.
you rolled.
It'd be an 8. So
I got the roll before you said it. That's a failure. He's gone.
man, these fools, man.
Dahlia's gonna try to run past Pallius.
I won't let you.
Guessing that's the way you went because
Yeah,
you wouldn't
front
know
door,
any
front
other
door.
exit.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Whatever that was,
she's gonna-
didn't know about the front door.
She's
Anything
gonna
but the
run
front door.
out and she's gonna use Dissonant Whisper second level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's gonna make him run
Yeah.
even further though.
I mean they're probably already running back to give the information.
They're dashing, so. Come actually, no. Come, we don't gotta be secret. Just start saying things.
Oh yeah, no, he's dashing the fuck away.
So I will say Broden can get one in.
Well, I have a movement speed of 40, so I'd be
Oh,
getting
then-
80 feet.
Oh, that's 80? Yeah, you're gone.
Okay.
Oh my god, he's a fast boy.
Well,
He's a
no,
fucking fast boy.
Dissonant
what's the range
Whisper
on Dissonant Whispers?
60 feet, so I can move 30. That's 90 feet.
Okay, so you get one.
Yeah, so you get one. That's fair.
I mean, it won't
That's
do
fair.
anything, but I'm gonna give you a fucking headache for it. 18.
Let's see, 14 wisdom.
Well, Broden, what if you just made him explode?
I'm fine with that.
I don't think he's
That'd be
that-
better
He doesn't have a lot of hit points, but he's got enough.
if it's scrap.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
What if
Assuming
it's
that-
actually Yordrick?
Ooh,
Oh well.
the real plot.
Toba, you can stop GM rolling. Take 18 damage for me.
Yeah, he takes 18 damage.
Oh my god.
Wait, don't you have advantage on those kind of saves?
Oh yeah, I do.
You do. This is also a creature you guys have fought before.
It's a Naga, probably.
Oh,
my god.
Oh, so I
you
half
take
of that.
half. You're taking 9.
I just want to say this is great. I love this.
Hey, guess what happened when you didn't know what happened?
He got body snatcher.
Yeah. I was
Like-
wondering if he actually got away.
As soon as I said scrap had nothing to do with it, Micah immediately messaged me and he was suspicious.
You
I mean,
got darn
I was
boy.
I was suspicious for a while now, but
Yeah.
I
No, but
couldn't.
see, you
I
guys
couldn't
did
say
the same
anything.
thing. You guys did the same thing that my party in Micah's game did, where you were all suspicious of me, but you never voiced it.
Well,
did.
there's no reason I should.
Yeah, like
That's what I'm saying. I told you
Yeah.
that with your party. Do they have a reason to think you'd be got?
It's also
Yes.
He's like, Scrap finds himself in weird, wacky situations all the time, and still always sometimes finds a way out.
But,
Or always somehow finds a way out.
I
Sorry,
would
Sarah,
like-
I want to know what happens.
I would like
Did
to
you
point
leave?
out that Did you?
What?
Did you
No,
leave?
I said I didn't.
Oh, I heard what happened. I'm like,
Oh, you
Cat,
were telling us
stop
to
being
stop side chattering.
I
okay.
was
Um,
side chatter.
yeah,
I
let's
want
stop.
to know
So-
what
Stop.
happened.
I do want to point out when he was being all uppity about wanting to be the best at stuff and wanting things. Peleus did say envy demon.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know anything about those though.
Oh God.
yeah, no, you wouldn't. So Dahlia, you being asked to speak to Peleus.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna follow up after her. So.
okay.
Okay, what the hell happened? Where's Scrap?
Scrap is not Strap. I'm gonna guess that he was got at that party, and we have been hanging around with this little duplicate thing that I'm going to wear like a scarf one of these days.
Peleus.
Yeah.
Your family studies demons, yes?
I mean, yeah, I don't matter speaking.
Given the fact that it could turn invisible,
Mhm.
the claw marks, you would know exactly what this is.
Oh boy!
You know that this is called a Quasit Lord.
Ah, fucking insects.
A much stronger version of a Quasit. Usually that's right before Lesser Demon.
Okay.
The fact that it could turn invisible and then turn into a bat and fly away. But you know to turn into a person, that person needs to still be alive. They gotta refresh the image.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll let you tell people that.
Okay.
Also,
I
he
think
has
I
all
have-
scrap shit.
Okay, I think I know what happened here, and we should probably move, although I don't know if we're going to be able to follow this damn thing.
We need to try. I'm gonna tell them they need to relocate. That this situation is.
Oh yeah, no, that hideout's burned.
Yeah,
That is-
yeah. She's telling them. She is telling them to book it. Like, pack up, go to whatever next location you have.
Your tower.
Well,
Probably-
I think he knows about the tower now because we've talked about it.
Oh.
Yep.
She's
also gonna blacklist the tower.
Mhm.
You guys have
Yeah.
told him a lot of things that have happened.
Yeah.
And we've had no reason not to. I'm just
yeah,
stating
this
it. We've
is-
had no
we know.
This
reason.
is
It's
just
still
one of
funny
those
for us.
times where the bad guys get a win.
Yeah.
Very well done. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would like to
Scrap
point
again?
out that I did try a check, but I guess I either failed or I asked the wrong question before.
Both.
I answered in a specific way that didn't trigger it.
Correct.
He's done that
So,
a few times, actually.
Peleus, you were speaking to Dahlia.
Okay, another thing, Scrap is probably alive still, at least for now.
Good.
Although I don't know for how long.
Great. We may need to jump the gun now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see if we can at least try to track it. That's our only hope. Honestly, they still may keep him alive even after this because it could still mess with us.
Okay.
Sure would be a shame if anything happened to that bitter black boy.
Shut the fuck
Shut
up,
up, Ghost
Scrap.
of Scrap.
Good luck with
You
that one.
motherfucker. You fucking traitor.
I mean, generally, good luck with that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, if they kill the youngest son, Dolly's are gonna look at that and go,
Not my fault.
all right,
I don't
not
need
my
to
fault.
I don't need to kill him to get people to try and convince him to join the other side.
It's like one of those. That's it, Zedric. Come on, this whole place is burnt. Soup Granny Higgins, you're with us. Just bring the core group.
I mean, yeah, I think Dolly and Pally just need to try to see if they can fucking track them in any way they can, or at least run towards the city after telling them the location's burnt.
Yeah, I'll let you
I mean-
run towards the city.
Okay, real quick, because I want this thing. We haven't told them that that thing was a spy and it was scrapping it and all that. They don't know to move yet, and I don't want to
Yeah.
go back in there. Dahlia, do you have a bardic yet? Still,
Yes.
are you willing to give it to me to help me to try to track this thing down?
Yes.
Okay.
Police, you definitely know how to track them.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna leave you
It's
to
literally
your
what your
expertise,
family
and I'm gonna
studied.
you leave me to mine.
Okay.
I'll catch up.
Yep. You go do your thing, and I'll do this thing.
Get him, Demon Hunter.
All right. Well, we're splitting the party 3 ways, so that's a great.
Yo, three-way.
Yeah.
Yo,
It is happening after all.
Elias the bat in the hole.
It's Ozzy Osbourne looking motherfucker.
I will say, so you know the things they can turn into are bats, toads, and centipedes.
That's why he was holding
Okay.
a fucking toad.
Well, I'm going
No.
on a warpath, I guess. So.
He never put down that frog.
That motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you want me to roll a survival or?
With advantage plus bardic. Again, this is your area of expertise. DCs are lowered.
All right. And then-
You made the demon hunter. You're gonna get to hunt demons.
Gotcha. That's a 15 in total.
15. So, I will say this. You know what he would turn into by now. He'd be a bat. If he's a spy, he needs to get information back. So he would probably fly up and take the path of least resistance straight back to home.
Okay.
You know where he's going to go.
That is true.
Sadly, you did not roll enough to catch up with him.
Damn it. Wait a minute. Can I have whipped myself?
We don't allow after the thought bardics.
Oh God. Okay.
The price of fairness.
Mm-hmm. I know. I haven't used it in so long that it kind of slipped my mind at the time. I was like, damn it.
Hey, because no one wants to.
Yeah, no one's into the whip. It's good. It does good things.
Dahlia, what are you doing?
She just bursts in. All right, well, we have some pressing new issues. This location is now compromised. Please pack up and relocate to a new location. P.S. The other spot that we told you about, the little hut place, not safe either now.
With the efficiency at which they pack up and get ready to move.
Oh, they are ready.
Yeah. The thing that takes the most is they have to take the trick door with them.
What part of the city are they at?
You guys aren't in the city at all.
No, it's not the city. Sorry, outside the city. What, like north, south, east, west?
So you went that way, and they're not that far. They have to be close enough to where they can take trips into town.
All right.
So I would say it does not even take you an hour to get in.
That's fine. She's gonna ask them to try to relocate to like this side.
Yeah, they can definitely try to find a spot.
And she will try to get into contact with them when as soon as she can, and then she's going to fucking book it.
They nod. They say they'll try their best.
I mean, all I can ask for.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like they'll try to be contactable, like get there as safe as they can.
Frankly, keep your safety as the utmost priority. They're gonna be looking for you, and
They will ask
definitely us.
if they cannot get there. Are there any other safe swamp locations that you know about? Hint.
Soup Granny.
She was gonna say you might be able to shack up with Shoot Granny for a while, but you're gonna have to make a deal with her.
They're willing to accept that they have supplies to trade. It's just now they know about a safe location.
Yeah, no one goes out
All
towards
back up.
her, and she's fairly nice, and she actually does enjoy the company. Try her gumbo. And she's gonna book it.
It's a good thing the Stitch Man isn't wandering around to kill these people.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
thing you took care of that rumor.
Yep.
Yep.
So, as you guys are running back towards the city, Flora, not Zedric, Yordric, similar names.
I guess we're still shopping.
Yeah, none the
No, I
wiser.
want you to stew on this.
That's the hard part about. Okay, all right. In character, we can do this.
To your comment in the message, Kat, in my game, I made Toma get
Nice
possessed
chatter.
and trick all of them.
If you can feel free to type this out, but let's not talk about this right now.
I was trying to, but then we switched to us, so I couldn't do both.
Yes. So, would you like to visit somebody? Anybody? Chickens, maybe?
No.
Hey, what if he is the demon?
Then he dies.
Not possible.
I mean, if we're sticking with in character here, the next
Yep.
plan was to just take Tofu out to the swamp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna need an animal handling as he glares at Yordric.
Oh,
I do.
Glaring is not bad with him. That's just how he greets people.
I think we forgot to roleplay that part, but remember I did. Oh no, I didn't buy treats. Right?
No, you chose not to. No, but he glares at Yordric and he gives Yordric a nod.
Yordric just looks confused.
Flora, you care to intervene?
Tofu. He's just joining us.
He
I'm gonna
glares
take-
even more narrowly at you.
Do you want to go out and do some running and hunting?
He nods. Yeah, you know this is just how he greets people.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a surly motherfucker.
How much he
He's just
glares.
an old sailor man. He's just an old sailor man.
And I'll walk up and hook up a lead. Come on, let's get you out of this corral and get you in an open space. You can go find something to eat, kill, whatever you want to do.
Finds a coloring book. No, as you lead Tofu out to the swamp, and you explain to him, hey, don't go past where I can see you. Animal handling to confirm that order.
Oh boy.
Hey man, Toby Keith does not want to be fed.
11.
He glares at you and does the bird equivalent of eh. As you let him off and he just dashes.
As he's running off, I'm just gonna be like, remember, if you don't come back to me, I don't know how you're getting fed tonight.
Tofu. As you hear Ed and Eddie fight noises as he's in the bushes. Well, Yordric a bird just ran off into the bushes. And you just hear the noises of violence.
He'll come back in 2 hours and he's the king of the swamp.
They respected me for it.
Yordric just looks at the brush, looks back at Flora, and you're sure he'll come back.
I'm about 90%. If I'm being honest.
AJ, can
Micah?
would I just have the knowledge, or would I need to roll an Arcana check to know that wizards can learn certain bestial spells?
Are you talking about Find Familiar?
No, I think wizards can learn animal friendship. I think.
Roll for it, knowledge of nature.
I'd have to double check. I might be wrong.
This is just a roll for the spell's existence, if you know it. We're using nature because it's animal based.
Yeah, that's fine. Look here. Is 7?
What's magic?
Oh yeah, sure. No, bard, druid, ranger. Never mind.
What even is magic?
It's a pain in the butt, is what.
Who
it is.
won? Who's next?
Well, I've been feeding him and giving him a place to stay and be comfortable. If he's any amount of intelligence, he'll return.
I guess
I'll
we'll
just-
just have to wait and see. I'm not
I
sure
can
if
skip to him coming back if you'd like.
I was gonna talk. But
Oh, sorry about that. I just heard wait and see and then a pause.
I guess all we can do is wait and see if he comes back and what kind of state he'll be in when he returns.
Something tells me quite happy, pleased.
Moisturized, unbothered.
Ah, yes, the blood of life, truly the best moisturizer.
He's been stuck in a corral or a barn for weeks. I'm sure he'll enjoy this.
Unless something larger gets to him. Can I
Well,
roll?
it's
AJ,
all
what do
you.
I roll to kill the bird?
Has he entered combat?
Just out of spite.
Dun 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 dun.
He hasn't, and that's why I made the joke.
Okay, so no, he's still immortal.
What if someone else?
I just wanted to give Cat a heart attack. It's fine.
Just a bit. My tofu.
While we wait, can I throw some ideas past you?
Sure.
Yordrick kind of reaches into his bag and pulls out the papers he's been writing on, and on them you just see some like basic notes and then some very... He is not an artist by drawing, so they are very simple drawings, mind you.
Oh, I thought we were gonna see Yordrick's screenplay.
No. Dear goodness, no. So, do you remember the conversation we had as a group before about possibly having like a group establishing ring or pin or something?
Yeah. Of course, something a proper guild should have.
Well, I was kind of leaning more towards the pin for the sake of identifying members, and he shows you just like rough drawings and words of just what is proper shape for duck head? Which way is the bill supposed to go? And then just people's names with different gems next to them, and you'd kind of notice that it'd be like the person and what effectively like their color that they would be most notable for. Like yours would be blue, so it'd have like an aquamarine on there or something. Scraps is like pearl question mark. The idea is that members of the guild, once they would get to a certain part of the guild, would get one of these, and it's basically, considering the symbol, mind you, I was not here when it was formed, so I don't truly get the point of quackers and the duck theming, but it's what it is.
If
The
I'm
pin would
being
basically
honest,
be
neither
like
do I. If I'm being honest, neither do I.
His feathers ruffle in front of Dahlia.
It is a very mighty creature, but I question why it's around us.
It's
He says that with
terrified
a
me to the
straight
point-
face.
It's
Quackers
terrified
can
me to
hear
the
you
point of not
talking
asking.
He's not, though. Nothing I said was rude or wrong.
We were literally just saying we're terrified / respecting.
We don't know why he's around.
I don't know what the situation was that got it to stick around.
Oh, he's just cute.
Anyways, the idea is the pin would be of a duck's head, and then the eye itself would be different gemstones depending on the person. Possibly not necessarily individualized. Maybe we could make a system where the gem is a ranking of sorts.
Ooh, I like the idea of ranking. That's something I'm familiar with.
I would have to discuss more with the group as a whole before any more plans were made. If we were I do not believe we'd make many of these, so I doubt we'd have to deal with making a mold, but depending on the amount, we would have to likely hire someone more specialized in metalwork. But as far as the gems, I could procure them and then properly shape them to fit inside them as need be.
Right.
But after
a proper insignia for the guild.
Yes. After I had that idea, I started thinking of just different designs for each of us. And he flips to another page, and you just see, like, at the top, your name of Flora, and it again kind of lists the different blue gemstones, and you see book, magic, feathers, ice, and you just see different rough sketches of maybe like a kukri handle with a feather as if it was the blade, or a book with a feather sticking out of it like it's a bookmark. Turns another page, and you see scrap at the top. Some writing of color-changing gemstone glass beaker potion ? Then there's also like a drawing of a set of dice next to each other that roll out to be a 7 with pearl written on top of it. Look into other stones for black dots. Turn the page again, you see Dahlia at the top. Words like butterfly, flower, painting, fire. There's just different drawings of ways you to depict fire. There's a simple drawing of the monarch symbol for the butterfly. Then there's a different kind of version of it where it's like a butterfly, but the wings are made of fire.
Ooh.
Turn it over towards a page that says Pallius. It's notably a bit more blank. One thing on there is like, ask about opinion on monkey design. You get the idea. He's not sure if Pallius wants that sort of just out in the world, so...
Yeah.
Bold and brash.
Topaz banana? ?
I see where you're going with this. I think it's a fantastic idea. I like what you've got drawn up so far. I think if we're going to do an insignia of some kind, it should be something a little bit more similar between all of us. Say the B team is wearing something, it needs to be something recognizable, but maybe for those members like you've drawn here, those of us that have been around a bit longer, maybe based off of seniority, have something a bit more custom. I like it.
It's just rough ideas right now. I'm not in a position or financial state where I could make all of these right now. But if we were doing the insignias, that would be more through the guild, and thus I'd be more capable of working on it.
Thanks,
We
Ghost
did
of Scrap.
pins.
This is definitely something I think to bring up to the group, and Dahlia especially. Though with the conversation we had during the picnic, I think maybe she might appreciate if we took charge on something like this ourselves and sort of just run the final ideas past her.
Possibly. I need to find someone in Ilaria that does small metalwork if we're gonna do the duck pins.
I think she would really appreciate the pins, especially.
What if we had it in sort of like a wallet format, like a badge? Would that be too presumptuous?
No, I think at this point in forming a guild, we should throw aside any presumptions and do what we think might get us a bit more noticed.
Something to consider as we just continue hearing violence noises.
I was gonna say he comes out.
Oh, okay.
Hey, cat.
Mm-hmm.
You remember those lesser Naga things that jumped you guys when you first got here?
Yeah.
He now has half of one.
Sure you don't want to bring this thing into battle?
Attaboy.
He's untouched.
Man, Tofu, you
Sorry.
scary.
That's
Wow.
our tofu.
But he is coated in blood.
Just looks at Yordrick. There's something special about him.
Motherfucker's
He's
a
so
were-dragon.
violent.
He's a were-dragon.
No, that was Yoji.
I
No,
will
you do.
walk up to him and literally give him good boy pats.
Your hand is now sticky.
Well,
Have fun with that.
Well, is what it is.
He is filthy.
so that was
You don't know how many he killed, only he brought half of one back.
I'm just gonna let him keep it.
He's not. It's
Take
like
it.
a cat giving something to its owner.
Oh,
Oh.
it's presenting you with a kill.
You cannot survive here.
You don't know how to hunt. You're on your own. I must provide for you.
I will take it. Give him more good boy pats.
I'd like to remind everybody that this is a monstrosity of what happens when a non-believer gets snake bit.
Hmm.
So that
pay your
was a
taxes?
person.
Yeah, you don't pay your taxes, you get turned into this. So now you have it. Do you take a bite?
It'd be
It's,
rude not to, really.
What?
it's a hiccup and toothless scene.
Do you fake taking a bite?
Oh my god. I'm literally gonna look at Tofu just because honestly this is the kind of relationship I have with Tofu.
Do we test the insight of an XP?
Can I at least maybe cook it first?
Tofu.
That wasn't a no.
It was not an anything. You can't speak with animals. Suffer.
I can't. Can I potentially use my firebolt cantrip to just like roast this thing?
You did catch the part where this used to be a person, right?
I am
man, you tried to
using
do
this
So continuing her
to
question.
make it better. I will use my firebolt cantrip to roast this thing.
So Firebolt is throwing a tiny explosion, so yeah, you can just grab the wound and pump explosions into it. You're
And
thinking
then-
of produce flame. Let's see what else Flora has. Let's see what can be fun.
And I'm hoping that might be a small advantage to the sleight of hand sort of motherly pet owner giving him the satisfaction.
So hold on, do we take a real bite or a fake bite?
Fake bite.
Okay. I'm gonna need an advantage deception. Actually, to get advantage, there's one thing you may have to do.
Oh boy.
So when you bite into one of these things, blood happens. You may have to apply a little lipstick. I
God, I
rolled
love-
for this.
I
I
love
rolled to
the-
see what he kills.
I love the juxtaposition of the two scenes going on right now. So fun.
I will pull what little bit of like makeup I have out of my bag.
Oh, I was gonna say smear your mouth with blood. That's how you get hepatitis.
Yeah.
Okay. I will need a deception check. Can you deceive a bird?
Oh my god. Hiya!
15? 5. Still a bird! He gives a nod and just sits. No longer staring at you.
Good boy. Tosses the fucking thing in the bush.
Let's hope the guards didn't see that.
Yordrick, any thoughts on Bird?
He's just watching this play out. Can I roll an insight to see if I noticed she didn't actually eat it?
Yes.
Either insight or perception.
You gotta beat that 15 with that insight.
Okay.
Don't. Yes!
Damn. She crazy.
You think she took a bite?
Yordrick is just looking at it in like horror of, oh my gosh.
This girl crazy.
Kind of.
She gonna make me into turtle soup.
You know that was a people.
Laura, we may have to talk later. That was not okay.
She's just gonna look
Tofu.
over at you like confused, like
Tofu sticks his head up and raises a birdie eyebrow.
You have no eyebrows. Sit back down above game.
Okay, above game.
Tofu
Yeah.
understands common.
The heck he does.
He does.
You speak of the common.
Everything me and you said, and as a group, Tofu knows.
Oh no. But anyways, yeah, Yordrick is just looking at you and like, what the heck is wrong with you?
I'm just gonna keep giving him good boy scrunches.
Gives the surliest of satisfied grumbles.
Well, I think that's enough outing for one day.
Possibly.
I'll hook up Tofu's lead. Shall we head back?
I believe that might be best.
Cannot believe that you got that you're too skinny from the bird.
So if they're out by the swamp, would they end up getting intercepted by Dahlia and Peleus?
Yeah, no, eventually, yeah, definitely Dahlia and Peleus just come see Tofu. And you guys do see a bat fly overhead, but you have no idea what that's about. It's just a bat.
If I ever get into reach of it, I will shoot a fellow arrow at it. That's all I got.
I will allow one.
17?
It's Toma.
You had to
Remember,
do
you're
it right when I,
polymorphed.
you had to do it right when I stepped away, didn't you?
Yep.
That one is just out of range of his microphone. But I have the stats for that monster already pulled up, so we're good.
Be shocked if a
Power of
17 didn't hit.
I'm surprised I actually hit it for once.
Its advantage, its armor class is it's just a J.
Hey.
Huh?
17 beat J?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
J less is not the 17th letter of the
I
alphabet.
mean, it said
Wow,
something
actually,
about the stats not changing when it's polymorphed.
Yeah, okay,
Does
so you just keep the same stats. So take another 9 damage, and how's your HP doing, champ?
Still good enough.
Does the
Yeah.
polymorph not give him extra HP or anything?
Nope,
Does it?
its stats don't change.
Okay, gotcha.
Does
The
he have to
statistics are
hold
the
concentration on polymorph, or is it a shape?
Nope, it's just
It's
a
not a
feature.
spell.
Okay.
Just like invisibility is not a spell.
Hmm.
Dahlia,
Uh,
a little bit behind Peleus. Where the fuck is it?
I just shot it.
yes, so I'll
Monster.
say Yordrick can make a perception. He's not trying to fake eat a man snake.
Okay.
Come on, Yordrick.
Right.
Come on, Yordrick.
Hey, I have not rolled well at all tonight, so don't
I know,
expect
but
things
please.
from me.
Come on.
22.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah, you just see a bat get shot by a green energy arrow.
Do I recognize the green energy arrow as the thing that usually comes off Peleus?
You do, but this is the first time it's hit something.
Hey, it hit a slime for 1 damage before, alright?
How far away is it from me?
The bat?
Yeah.
Couple tens of feet up.
Hmm.
It's a normal sized bat, it's not giant.
Fucking kill the bat.
I mean, you know he's attacking it for some reason.
Yeah, I know he's attacking it for some reason. Hey, AJ.
Hmm.
I would take this arrow as meaning, he's attacking this creature.
Okay.
And you say he's a couple tens feet away from me?
About on the air, yeah.
Okay.
Please do what I think you're about to do.
No.
Chains.
Yeah.
Laura, you are just scratching tofu.
That's 120 feet. Yeah.
You're just looking up. He just raises the war pick, and suddenly chains shoot out of the ground into the sky.
Toma,
Mhm.
you have chains on you. Do you move? You can
mean-
hover and not die.
Well, it knows what those are, right?
It knows what Scrap knows.
And to my knowledge, demons are very self-serving and want to live, right?
Yes, they'd especially your kind of demon.
Yeah, it just stops.
It hovers.
Yordrick just yells towards the tree line. Palius, are you back there?
I'm assuming I'm able to hear your
Yeah,
Dirk and all that.
you guys are here now.
Why are you shooting a bat?
It's not a bat.
It's not a bat.
Looks back up. It looks like a bat.
It's not.
Well, the bat would know. Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
That, Yordrick, is something that needs to die.
Looks up from scratching tofu. What the expletive is going on right now?
No cursing in front of the baby.
Dolly probably running out of the trees now.
Well, if it moves, it likely will die.
Good.
So that is what was pretending to be Scrap.
Just turn head. What?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
It's,
Mm.
but it's pretending to be Scrap. You know, okay. Fuck, wait, were any of you with me when the Quasits invaded our home?
Yeah.
Scrap was.
Hmm?
Scrap was.
Scrap was. I
I
don't
was about
think
to say, I don't think
anyone
any of
else.
us were.
Wasn't Yordrick there by then? Or...
No, Flora came
no,
before
didn't know.
Yordrick.
Thought,
Yordrick
Yeah.
has not met any demons.
I
Y'all have just
thought
told
I was
stories. of
there.
I think you
think
just
Flora-
joined.
Because I think I had just joined, and it was like a couple of days after I joined with the whole you ran
Yeah,
off chasing
'cause you
something
were
nobody
like-
else could see.
Yeah, because you're like, what the fuck was going on? Okay, so imagine a Quasit, you know, the things that I drew, that I showed the party at one time, well, only you, everyone else here probably didn't, but like the bug thing that I blew up its head
Uh-huh.
that one night. It's like that, but much bigger, and pretending to be Scrap, who they probably have somewhere, and I want to know where.
So we don't kill it.
Not yet.
No. We absolutely.
Well,
need to
that's
kill it
a
right
bit of a
now.
problem.
Okay, kill it right now. Why?
Because
Can I
we know
just-
where he is.
We will know where he is?
Where do you think he's going to be?
Okay,
What?
fair
If
enough.
you take any risks with this thing and it breaks free and it gets back to its master, then it's going to know everything and they'll have no more use for Scrap.
Hey, Yordrick,
DM.
Yes?
there's a frog on your head now. Does that break concentration?
No.
I mean, it would have fallen from pretty far up.
That's true. We're gonna take you're taking a damage.
Does it hit him?
That's
That
roll
if
it,
it,
fine.
if,
The fun thing about fall damage is it's spread equally between the thing that hits the ground and anything that's
Oh,
between
yeah,
it and the ground.
1d6 per 10 feet.
Yeah, but this is a frog.
After the first 10
Frog
feet.
didn't die.
No, this is a normal frog. Yordrick is not gonna get terminal velocity pennied by a frog.
he's also
Yeah.
a hard shell.
So I will say, Toma, roll improvised weapon to drop the frog accurately without moving.
How is he holding the frog as a bat?
Bat feet.
His stats don't change too, so his strength score is still the same. So
Correct. Kat had a question?
Yes. As I get the explanation from Dahlia and look up and see the bat being held by a
No.
He rolled a 1. Micah, the frog
that jams.
splatters on you.
Yeah, the team
The
rolls
frog
alone.
splatters on your head harmlessly.
I just
Frog's dead.
look up annoyed.
All right, so we're killing this thing now, right?
Can I just cast sleep?
I'm shooting the Quasar. I'm shooting.
Yeah,
the bat,
yeah,
right?
Dahlia's-
I'm just fucking going.
Hold on. She can.
All
Palace,
right.
you know if you kill it, it disappears.
Would I know if killing it basically makes it gone? Like, it's not going to get back to its master? Would I have, like, knowledge of that?
Well, no, it sends it back to where it's from. You don't know if it has contact methods
Laura's
from there.
pulling the only non-lethal spell she knows that could work out of her belt right now.
You may sleep him, but Micah will have to drop concentration, or it falls and dies.
I'm gonna be honest, I think in Peleus's name, at least right now, it is better to kill it right now.
I mean, if it's
Yeah.
a couple of 10 feet, what is that?
It's only
like
2d12
20
plus
feet?
fall damage, though.
So I'm gonna say something.
Mhm.
If it was simply that if it just died, and it could just deliver its messages through the other plane or wherever it's sent, you're saying, then wouldn't it have just tried to taken out as many of the priests and us as it could before it did die, and then deliver the message? I think.
Kind of.
Hmm?
Kind of my thinking.
Yeah, I think it's better we just kill it and risk nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's either
Okay.
we kill it and they get the message, or we kill it and they don't get the message.
Okay, shoot it. I shoot it.
Still casting sleep, because if it falls, it's gonna take damage.
So, yeah, Yordrick,
I'm
please
still shooting
don't drop it. And yeah, Dahlia, how high up is it?
We only have a minute for the spell, so I'm just shooting it.
How high up is it?
I would say Peleus is engaged to take this shot.
Mike, hold on.
Hold on.
Can it speak in bat form?
Yes. Broden, I just got the calculations for you. I literally was stalling to do math.
Okay,
30 feet up.
30 feet up.
So, let's let the bat talk, because he could have shouted while you were doing this.
Do not kill me, I can assist you!
Yeah, I don't trust that for half a second. Actually,
It might have a point.
hang on. Where's a friend?
Sort of just... I mean, you can't see it, but it looks at Peleus. I'm pretty sure he knows already!
Yeah, he's down in the thing, right? I just want to confirm it.
I've like actively drawn back the fell arrow, like with my face.
Yeah.
You know, I do
Yeah, I
agree
was
with
gonna say,
Peleus. I think we're wasting time here.
I've got sleep ready.
Go!
Sword out.
I've
You
already
don't
rolled that.
know what I know!
I've already rolled that here.
And you
Yeah,
know
no. Yes.
too much.
We're gonna count that. If it doesn't work, yeah, that roll stands. So what was that, Broden?
I said, and you know too much, and she's gonna attack it too.
Well, we tried. 15 meets it beats.
Hey, finally, we're hitting things. 6.
Tell me you alive?
No! Stab! He's still alive.
He's still alive!
Okay, everyone else do the things.
I'm gonna throw the sleep at it.
Dolly's gonna do Dissonant Whispers at first level.
Oh boy.
Okay, so he's asleep and he's falling and he's dead.
Well,
Poof!
you casted that before I did, so.
Dex saves all around.
Dex saves.
Dex saves.
2.
I
Okay.
closed my character sheet.
6.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Un momento.
I roll so good to hit, and then the second. comes to
22.
save.
Okay, so Toma, I need you to roll a shovel damage for everybody but Dahlia, because your shit just fell out of the sky.
Yeah, you guys just dropped all of my shit on you.
We just get fucking clunked.
That's fine.
Dahlia just does the cartoon umbrella.
No, she
Okay.
mimes an umbrella and it works.
Exactly. So first is Yordrick takes 4 slashing.
Ow.
Then Flora takes 5, and Peleus takes 5. 4. Yordrick takes 5. Flora, you take 1.
Oh, I take 5.
Yeah. As all of the shit clatters to the ground and poof! In literally an explosion of glittering gold, this demon's gone.
After that, Flora's just gonna look at Peleus and Dahlia.
I
What the fuck is going on?
mean, I have to ask. There
As
were
she's
a bunch of
covering
there were a
her
bunch of
ears.
glass files in there too. Some of them with very caustic things in them.
I was hoping to not mention that side of things.
Well,
Aren't they just in a bag?
I'd say they'd be in a bag.
Yeah, I would also ask.
I mean, technically, yeah, they'd be in his bag with some other stuff, probably cushioned
Then
a
they're
little
fine because you pack things for yourself getting bumped around.
I also want to point
Okay.
out that if you
I had
ever
to ask,
fell, like you have a couple of times, you would have just been splashed with all of it anyways.
Exactly.
I
that's
did
why.
still have to ask, though.
True.
Yeah,
no,
I
that's
respect that.
totally-
Yeah,
Okay, well,
Okay.
I think our best move is. Well, actually, here's a quick question. Palius,
Mhm.
how quickly do you think it would be for them to get that thing back?
I came up with that demon voice on the spot.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Elias, it is so hard to summon demons permanently, and getting the specific one for Quasit Lords when they don't even have names yet sucks. Good luck, champ.
Would he even know if they would know the thing is dead already?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, they don't have like a connection to it to know if it's dead. Like they wouldn't just know.
They would.
Ah. Okay, well they know.
If its demon progenitor is there, then they know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, fair enough. Okay, so they'll know it's dead. They won't know necessarily what killed it.
Yeah, they will never know that detail. It just
Nor what it
and-
knew, for now.
Unless they can recontact it. Although resummoning it will probably take some time.
Do you have
And Scrap is still likely in danger.
Do you have any rough
yeah.
estimates?
I have to go to AJ for that again.
What's the exact question again?
Rough,
Any
rough
rough
estimate
on
for how
it would
long
even take. Yeah.
for them
How
to
long it
summon
would take
it.
to get this exact one back?
Yeah.
Yes.
A long time. Remember, closets are like kobolds are to a dragon.
Okay.
They are just, we got a lot of these. We do not care if they die. These are not people to us.
Okay. So it was just trying to deliver the message to actually get that one back. To get that message
Would be hard.
would be it'd take more than a day or two probably.
Yeah, just even contacting the same one, because essentially, Palace, you would know this. They'd have to go through the pool of every NV closet.
Oh God.
Yes, I would have to sort through every last little one, and that is going to take a while.
All right. Well,
so likely get covered for now.
So we have
Although
some
they know it's-
time
I
to figure out our next step.
I think we contact our allies that we have, or at least get the Bitter
Mhm.
Blacks informed. I think what we do is we act like nothing happened, as if Scrap. Maybe something happened to Scrap, and maybe they buy that. Maybe they send another one to us, thinking, oh, okay. Other one maybe died from something or some sort of circumstances. They don't need to know that we know that it was a closet. Granted, it's a long shot, but it's possible. Palius' knowledge is correct. They'll know it's dead, but not know how, why, or what it knew. We're still a
Well,
step
we might-
ahead.
Do we want to stage his stuff out in the forest as if he got attacked?
Some of it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Yordrik is specifically gonna grab his bag of, like, knowing that he keeps like his bombs and stuff in whatever bag he has, and he's gonna hold on to that. I'm guessing is his clothes there?
No, the clothes were gone. That sticker, gone forever.
No.
No.
Also, if you bothered to check, all of those bombs are duds. He didn't know how to make new ones.
They expire in a day.
That would also be a reason why it wouldn't, explode on us. Alright.
You were in no danger when he started juggling.
I mean, yeah.
It's true.
Oh well.
Oh god, if you had failed, and that had been a fucking-
Yeah.
oh,
That'd been
that would have been
interesting.
such a dead giveaway.
So why don't we
Oh.
just call it here?
Mm-hmm.
We're 4.5 hours in.
She sounds so upset.
Okay. Thank you for everyone tuning in. Tune in next Monday? Bro?
Next. Oh yeah. Not this upcoming Monday. Monday after.
Next Monday
On
to
April
see some fun Star Wars. I hope you're here next Saturday to see the aftermath of this and the noises Cat's making. Thank you for tuning in. Any of your friends could be demons, and choose your role carefully.